Boo. Hello. Hello, Chad. Hello. Um, First of all, hi. I'm so sorry for the crunch. It's been like 7.5 years since I streamed, but I did work on my stream layout a little bit. It's pretty now, and I have a chat box now, just for you, so you guys can see yourself. So, um, I also have new sprites for obvious reasons because, time for an upgrade. Time for an upgrade. But if anything about the fucking sound is awkward, just let me know because, again, it's been a hot minute. But also, hi. It's so good seeing you all. I'm so happy that I've been given a chance to fucking autistically yap about some nonsense. So, I don't even really know where to start with this one other than we're just gonna start by talking about me, because that's the most important thing here. Um, I don't know if you guys noticed, but you now have the opportunity to throw money at me, because I finally made it to YouTube Partner. So now I can accept donors through streams. I haven't set up a goal yet. You can become members, you can buy my merch, and you can probably eventually get members only content. So that's all about me. You're welcome. Throw money at me. Now, why are we here? Well, somebody made a reappearance. And the reappearance started, as all great things in the ACC do, with the crime of redesigning somebody's Sona without permission. So, there's this creator, this artist, known as Night Fawn Art, and I don't know them as that. Many people don't. I know them as Amoretta. And Amoretta, Amo, is sitting in Malcolm's little server. And this by no means is a slide at Malcolm. It's a fucking slide at Ammo. Um, and decided, hey, what if I, for no reason in particular, started redesigning the sonas, the very personal sonas of people like Monstrous, people like Lou, people like Hidden, people like Zach, and I also psychoanalyze them while I'm at it. So, um, that was certainly a choice. And anybody who's been on my Twitter recently knows that I've briefly spoken about it because I made a tweet. And I was like, hey, kind of weird that you preemptively blocked me because we've never spoken, but it's also really, really weird for you to go into my personal server, and this is important because as much as my server is public, that specific layout is from my silly server, and screenshot my name and go, oh my god, they wanna be me so bad. Bro, I don't know who you are. In fact, I only remember you for reasons you don't want me to remember you for. So no, bestie, I in fact do not want to be you. But also, they decided while they were redesigning Lou that they were going to redesign me and B. And I was like, no. If there's one person that makes 7 million iterations of my Sona, that's me. Fuck you. So I told them, hey, kinda weird that you went out of your way to find my profile in a server you're not even in. Kinda weird that you're redesigning sonas of people that you claim you don't even know. But obviously, that's never where it ends with these people. Because this person, is in Malcolm's server loudly proclaiming their intentions to everybody. Also, thank you, Vankman. I appreciate the $2, and also thank you for being a member. So we're just gonna briefly, before we go into why this person is actually known in these spaces, let's just go through their recent actions first. I think that's important. So they're sad in Malcolm's silly little server, bringing out Lusona and being like, hey, I'm gonna redesign you. And they briefly talk about how, this person is a weak fake lover, you know, they just, I don't understand the obsession. Let's just not. Also, they redesigned Monstrous, which certainly was a choice, and they decided to turn Monstrous black, based on the fact that they have gray skin, that kindness, their character has gray skin. And what pisses me the fuck off is that that is not even a bad design. It just, it's so inaccurate. But yeah, sure, you know, invest your energy in redesigning people that you don't fucking know. Why not? You know, as a treat. And they briefly talk about Lou's Sona in specific, and then I censored something here at Lou's request. So that's why there's a gap there, just so you know. But they also, for some fuck-ass reason, go, also, she used to have a very different Sona design and got into knowing Lio at what seems to be a freakishly young age. I'm not fond of this at all. Why is it that every single time these fucks get in contact with Lio, they have to accuse him of being a groomer? Every single time. And Amo, in particular, has this cute little habit of, I don't even know how to say this, but like psychoanalyzing the people around Lio. So this is not weird as fuck. In the sense of like, well, actually, no, it is weird as fuck. Who am I to, like, lie about this? This is weird. Why are you investing so much energy in us? That's, you know, a you choice. Apparently, you know, Amoretta, the Dinkle, question mark, goes out of their way to find references for Lou, which, congratulations, bare minimum effort, still weird, but you do you. And it's just an entire thing of like trying to tear apart these designs, going into how they're so bad, how it's so boring, and it's just, man, it's very interesting that Amoretta specifically goes about plus size, because as we'll find out later, this person has a vor and a fed fetish and a pregnancy fetish, but it's cool though. It's cool. Who cares? This is fine. It's not weird at all. And it's the amount of, like, focus that's being put onto, like, whether or not this person is plus size, again, really weird, but, you know, you invest your energy where you have to. Who am I to judge you? Except I will absolutely judge you. Again, the entire concept of investing this much energy into redesigning people you, according to yourself, don't even like, is a choice. We're just gonna leave it there. It's a choice. It is a choice. And again, we end on wanting to, like, me wanting to be them because they're so great and I just don't know that yet. And because I love you guys, I'm just gonna show you all the finished redesigns. So this is their finished redesign of Lou. This is their finished redesign of Monstrous. This is their finished redesign of Zack. And just to compare, this is Monstrous's actual character. Marginally better design. Low-key fire. And this is Lou. Also marginally more interesting, but whatever. Now, for obvious reasons, this is... this certainly was discussed, because how could it not be discussed? And it was outed in Monstrous's Thunderdome that this was something that happened. And boy... did Amo not like that, because they immediately went into the server and started talking about it. You know, immediately going, actually, Lio's art sucks, which, girl, you shouldn't talk. And then we love the conspiracy theory, like, it looks like it's connected effort to start shit, so I'm not entertaining it genuinely. I entertained it enough with Monstrous because I could tell all she would do is be catty and annoying from behind a block. Lio will try to dox me. Girl, over art? Are you sure about that? Like, unironically, are you sure about that? I can't fucking believe that we're out, like, in an era where we assume we're important enough to be doxxed by Lio Convoy over redesigning characters. But sure, you know, if that's the importance you want to have, who am I to judge? It's... And now we get into the thing that why we're actually here. Because Amo is not a stranger to these spaces, and Amo is consistently lying about being a stranger to these places. because Amo has been here before, and they actually talk about it themselves because they have a document that they bring up. Now, actually, these are 2 documents, including 2 of their responses that we're going to go over because I have them, and 1 Senate call. Because Amo used to be in Senate and was actually quite active there as an artist, until it was revealed that they were a little freaky. Because not only were they inappropriate around children, from what I can glean from the dogs, but they also were very happy to have a sexual harasser stick around, and apparently in recent days have gone back to collabing with said sexual harasser. But we're gonna get there when we get there. And obviously, we have the same old deflection we always have with these people, which is, oh, it was 6 years ago, and the dog is 3 years old, and I apologized for it. And then obviously we have Lumi glaze, because, oh, without Lumi keeping track of anything, I swear to God that server's gone to shit. Actually, Amo, bestie, you are aware that Lumi was the reason Senate kind of imploded, aren't you? Just, because I know you interacted with this, bestie. Also, thank you, Venkman, for the 5. Enjoy work. Stay safe. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. But yes, so this is the very brief moment where we glean that there's a little bit more to Amo than she would like us to know. And then she lies and says that she doesn't even know us. She does. She does quite intimately so. She knows Lumi, Peaches, and especially Sunny. She knows Lio, because she's been tweeting about him for years at this point. And she also knows Senate. Sure, she can argue that she doesn't know the old guard, but she certainly knows a good chunk of us. So, maybe don't go around and lie, bestie. Maybe don't lie. Oh, I'm over the fact that it was me that was targeted. They are talking about me in the drama containment area, and outside of checking, I haven't even bothered to read through it, as I'm not in the business of talking there. I'm mostly confused because they know about the screenshots but aren't mentioning those publicly. Instead, they're focusing on a very tame tweet and aren't focusing on the fact that I redrew their sonas. Some girlie in that server is fuming, I'm assuming. Girl, again, this person has been messaging fucking, oh hi Jax, hello. Also, thank you Empress for the tan. Love you, I appreciate you. So just to be a little bit more clearer, this person has been consistently talking about being discovered, being talked about, being quote-unquote threatened, the idea that Laya would dox them over fucking Ard. We've mentioned them 10 times, maybe, because again, half of us don't even remember who they are. But interesting, very interesting take. Who am I to stop you? And it's just, oh my god, ha! I've been jump scared. Never do that again. Hello, Angie. Come here, let me unmute my Discord so people can hear you.
Announcement.
You've come to make an announcement. Go on.
I think.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Wait, hold up. I gotta go to another.
Oh my god, thank you.
I'm here at work and I'm bored. I have 30 minutes. I think Amoretta, whoever this person is, fentanyl, is gay and should get laid.
Very good.
I think I think Amoretta is very weird for taking other people's OCs and then being like, well, actually, I think they look better black. I think that's weird.
Very.
Yeah. And especially because Mon isn't black, so it's what are you doing? What are we doing here?
No, it's because clearly because, Monstrous' character has gray skin. That means they're super duper black. You just don't know that.
No, I think part of the argument for I think I saw somewhere where it's they compared a character being gray or green as to being white, And it's like, monstrous is not white either.
Well, screw you. You don't get to decide that. Obviously, they're
Wait,
as Amoretta said, every design is better if you make it black. That's not fetishizing at
dude.
all.
Okay, but like, I'm sorry, but like, imagine if somebody said that, but like the opposite way. Every design looks better white.
Right. It's just I try not to
Mm,
focus too much on the artistic thing because I think the whole idea of like hating somebody so much that you take their Sona to redesign them because you think you're better than them is like, why are you investing that much energy into me, girl? Like,
yeah.
what is
And
the
then
idea here?
also being like, well, actually, it's my character now, and you cannot use it as per my request. Like, bro, that wasn't your character to begin with. You just
Right?
took it, and that was like slap. Mine do not steal.
Original OC do not steal, except I totally. This
Uh,
is why this entire situation is so funny. It starts with the typical ACC of like, this person stole my character, but also they're weird around children. Like,
but also but also they suck. But their design sucks, and I'm gonna redesign it, and then I'm gonna be. Amoretta, your persona's design is ugly. Like, I'm sorry, but like the three heads, whatever thing, is stupid. I
it's like,
don't
what are
get
you
it.
doing,
Okay,
girl?
I gotta go. I gotta go. I'm very hungry. I
Go
still
be
got
free.
like what 4 hours
Be free.
to I don't know.
Be free.
Okay, bye.
Go away. Very short excursion. Thank you. Thank you. Um, but again, thank you for the 199 USD. Hadestown video went. You'll love it. Actually, I have watched Hadestown before. I should probably eventually get on that Lore Olympus video and comparing it with other depictions of the Greek myth, but I'm so busy. I have work, but I'll do it for you, chat. For you. Um, so where were we? So yeah, it's really funny that Amoretta goes like to such an extent to find out where they're blocked, finding different socials, but then also going on about how they're blocking everybody that criticizes them. Like, if you don't want the public smoke, maybe don't fucking publicly go at people. What a crazy concept, bro. Like, it's just that simple. You don't have to do that. You don't have to publicly engage with this. Like, a public Discord server is not private enough that nobody will ever figure out what you're doing. Like, bro, just the amount of energy and dumbassery here is baffling. But also my favorite claim, because in this, Miss Ma'am over here claims that we doxed Bean Sky's face. Now, I'm gonna clear that up because I'm really annoyed with the claim. Bean Skies doxed themselves. They posted an image of their room in a server, in a public server that they were in, and it had a reflection of their face. That is not anybody's fault except for Bean Skies. And this is not the first time this person has doxed themselves either, because they have before sat around and posted their medical information, and they have posted their. Can I make this smaller so you guys can actually see it? Probably. There you go. Enjoy. Um, they have doxed the medical information before. They have doxed their face before. This is not something that we did. It is not something that we are to blame for. Is it petty that we turned it into? I say we as the royal we, by the way. Please don't fucking kill me. Um, is it petty? Yeah, but let's not pretend it's doxing when it's not. Like, just, you know, keep your mouth shut, maybe, girl. Like, just done. Uninformed as fuck. And then we have my fucking favorite. This is so. The just admit you're mad about the redesign and stop with the fake shit. If the girls in the ACC want to be treated like adults, they need to act like adults, not teenagers. I live by the rules ever since my mom sent me this when I was 18 or so, and it's kept me out of a lot of unnecessary drama. It has in fact not kept girly out of a lot of unnecessary drama, as we'll find out. But ugh, this is so silly because again, it's Amoretta who's going on behind the scenes, whining and bitching and crying about how we're so mean and how about they're gonna get doxxed and way. Like, no, girl. The reason we're here is because you decided to be publicly stupid. and now you're being publicly flamed for it. If you do not want to be publicly flamed, then do not be publicly stupid. What a crazy concept. And then we get into something that I am personally like, ugh. This is a very long segment, and I'm just not gonna read it. I'm gonna leave it on screen because I think it's weird as fuck. But Amoretta goes out of their way to just psychoanalyze Zach for like multiple paragraphs. And it goes into very much slut-shaming territory. It goes into very weird territory of like accusing Zach of things and ascribing things to Zach that aren't true. And again, this is now past the idea of you're just doing it because you hate us, you're being weird. You're being parasocial about it. Nobody asked for this. And the people who validated you for doing this are just as weird as you. So, just sit with that for a while, because I'm not going to sit here and psychoanalyze you, even though I have a very low opinion of you. But again, the fact you're investing all this energy into this nonsense is, you know what? Here, Chad. I'll make it a little bigger for you. Here you go. Just enjoy. I'm gonna scroll through it for you. There you are. It's just, again, the amount of energy we're investing into analyzing somebody we don't know, even though we've never interacted with them, is, a choice. And it goes on, because this is not the last of the psychoanalyzing we're getting. Not from her, anyway. And yeah, they redesigned Zach, so as you can see, that has, like, Zach's original design down there. And they redesigned it, they turned it into this. Which, no thank you. Why did you turn Zach into a woman? Bad design. Bad Amoretta. Spraying you with a water bottle as we speak. Bitch. Sorry, I think this, again, I'm so weirded out by the entire amount of energy we're putting into this for no fucking reason whatsoever. But luckily, people in Malcolm's server have some sort of self-preservation, and they tell Amo off. Because they're like, hey, your choice to make that art, your choice to post it here, your choice to deal with a backlash. This is a warning, stop doing this, you fucked around and you found out, and now we're here. So, congratulations, Malcolm server. And of course, fucking Amoretta can't fucking take it and immediately goes, I didn't post it on Twitter at all. No, you posted it in a public server, it got shared around, and then you got tagged with it, and then you replied. So, smile. Consequences of your own actions, and so on and so forth. Also, the original drawings were leaked via a mole here. Babes, it's a public server. It's a creator server. It's not leaking if it's not actually gated. Anybody can take anything from that server and post it anywhere. Stop treating it like it's spy shit. But it's okay. It's okay. We're fine. We live in a house. But yeah, so obviously, they were told off. Tragically, we won't get a Hidden Heroine redesign. I'm so sad. I'm so sad. I was so excited to see what they would do with my character. But alas, no redesign for us, Chad. No redesign for us. Now, in reaction to this, and this attention that Amos got, they started panicking. And they started getting rid of retweets, getting rid of posts, getting rid of followers, and so much more. And again, kind of weird reaction to what is essentially just personal beef with people, but, who cares? It's fine. It's cool. But yeah, they're in the middle of, like, deleting things, and they have deleted some stuff that I luckily was able to save. But yeah, they're saying deleting old retweets that I did during the pandemic really launched my numbers into the stratosphere, like 80k is ridiculous. Then I'm gonna delete old replies and shit, and then my followers. Again, kind of strange that this is happening at the same time as you being called out, and some of your old drama being brought up. But call it a happy coincidence. Call it a happy coincidence. Who knows? And then, of course, because Amoretta totally doesn't care about anything. Who's that? who has... Oh my god. Ain't she? Hello, my love. Come here.
Hi. Okay. So, why are we? Okay. Like a few maybe seconds ago, you showed like Zach's redesign, right?
Yeah.
First of all, why is he a woman?
Right?
Um. Second of all, twink erasure in 2026. Shake my head.
Shaking my head so fucking loud. Like...
No.
So silly. This is so silly. Again, this just shows, and like, I know that Monstrous has talked about it, but like, Amoretta clearly doesn't understand the baseline of the character she's redesigning. She's just looking at the character and redesigning it in a way that she would have done it to her personal preferences,
Yeah.
not paying any attention
Yeah.
to what the character is supposed to be or who they are. And, girl, at least put the effort in. Like, at least figure out who the fuck you're redesigning before you're redesigning them, girl. Come on. You're better than this.
These fries are so good.
These fries are good. I wish I had fries, bro. Put the fries in the bag. But yeah.
Put the fries in the back. I'm right up. But I was gonna say something. It's weird that people still bring up Zach. By the way, like, because he's barely in these spaces anymore, and then all of a sudden, oh, Zach.
It's really interesting because she's chosen such a strange cast to redesign. Like, she's picked Lou, she's picked Monstrous, she's picked me, then she's picking B, and she's picked Zach. Like, huh.
Like, an Amoretta redesign my character and then like put the "Do Not Steal" original character label on it. There's my reference is somewhere. I'll send it to you, and then you can put on the screen for the chat. Amoretta.
Amoretta, come through,
Oh,
redesign our characters.
Yeah. Okay. I gotta go. Bye.
Bye. Oh. I believe. Sorry, more people wish to join me. Where are you? Where are you, banter? Come on. Join an EVC, I'll pull your fat ass in. Come on. Sorry, I'll just have to move this person. Move to... Kaboom. Hello, banter.
Hello.
Hello.
I had to stop your stream because I realized that I heard you twice.
Oh no. Enjoy.
But I wanted to say firstly about ammo, because, okay, you know, you can say your design's cute, whatever, but I think when your Sona looks like it has 3 heads that come out of your booty hole, like you don't know where the fuck those heads are coming from, I don't think you get to speak about anybody else's designs. Like, what is your character, girl? Like, you fucking... This is fucking ridiculous to me. It's like, we're trying to redesign people's characters. We're trying to, you know, say, oh, I can do so much better than you. And then we come up with something that has nothing to do with the original character, that has no energy, no passion. Our own character looks like nothing at all. It looks like shit, I'm sorry. Let's sit down.
Yeah, like, let's pipe the fuck down, baby. Like,
those 3 heads kill me. Those 3 heads. Where are they coming from? Where are they coming from?
I don't understand. Like, I have them. Oh god, I have their Twitter pulled up somewhere, but I can just do it again because I'm blocked. Who cares? We can take a look-see at the Twitter. And holy shit, I looked at their art and like, it's not awful, but the character design just confuses the shit out of me. Like, unironically. Like, I just don't understand what the, like, you have the tail bits that turn into claws, then you have the 3 heads somehow everywhere, and then you have, like, what? Like, there's so much going on, bro. Just...
Yeah, and, like, because my character has a lot of, like, funky features, like, it's very much self-indulgent, so I understand being self-indulgent. But then, if you're somebody who likes designing your characters and go wherever the fuck you want with it, how are you gonna look at other people's sonas and go, yeah, but you know what, this is ass, stop indulging. Indulge me at the very least, but nothing else, how dare you?
Yeah,
Like,
it's still the idea, like, the entire idea of, I'm looking at people I don't like and I take their sonas and I redesign them, but then I don't even do a good job at it. Like, you defeat the entire point of redesigning me if you don't understand what I'm going for. Like,
the blackification of the ACC is real.
oh my god!
Like, why are you making them black? These are the actual avatars. Why are you making them black? They're not black.
Well,
Make yourself blacker. Make your curls less, like, tighter. I don't know, but like, why are you doing that to people?
it's so funny too because what's the like? Again, I said this earlier. This whole thing of like, oh, every design is better if it's black. It's like, it's a little fetish territory for me. Like, weird thing to say, but you know, you do you, bestie. I'm not gonna kill you for it, by which I mean I will absolutely kill you for it.
That's the part too. Oh my god, Rebus in your chat blackwashing. But that's the thing too, is like, there are so many black characters that you can draw. And you're going to like take actual people's like characters that are supposed to be them or that they connect with, you're gonna make them like, I don't understand the point here. You won't draw actual black characters or redesign black characters that are poorly designed, but you're gonna go at people? What are you doing? Stop it.
Get some help.
Yeah. We need the 3 heads though. We need the Cerberus head, because I understand it's supposed to be
highlighter.
like a Cerberus, however you call it in English.
Here, I can show you my screen because I pulled up. Here you go.
Because firstly, if we want to talk about being a wokey, hello design, hello the Orientalist design, but whatever.
Oh, hi, Mahi.
Oh, hi.
I was gonna say the only black person of the ACC is me. Holla at your boy. And that's all.
The only one. All the other ones have been murdered so you could prevail.
Everybody else was killed so you could be here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, that's the thing, that the design is cute, but like, if you want to have people criticize you, then you can say, oh, well, the outfit that you have is kind of sus. It doesn't make sense to have the head here or there or the third. But people ain't gonna do that because it's supposed to just be you having fun, okay?
No fun allowed. No fun allowed. Not in this household. Hello?
Oh my god, she lost the drama role in Malcolm's server. That's so funny.
Oh my god.
Also, excuse you, Lio, calling a black person a deranged animal cancelled?
Cancelled Lio Convoy stream coming soon.
Lio is just, that's the worst part, is that where did Lio catch us stray? Like, cause this person was talking, and they were like, and also like, Lio, and I'm like, what is, like, I don't understand. And it's always like, I'm gonna hit every single AFAB around Lio and then complain about Lio, and I'm like, what are you all thinking of in those heads of yours? What are you all thinking here? Why is it that we are going after every AFAB around Lio to attack? Like, what are you trying to say here? I want to sit with you. We're gonna pull up the, what's it called? The fucking, like, psychology chair, right? The armchair psychology. We're gonna pull it up. I'm Hispanic, I do right.
Like, I looked at them earlier when they were, like, psychoanalyzing Zach, and then before that when they were, like, trying to imply that, Lou was groomed by Lio because they found Lio when they were relatively young. And I'm just sitting and I'm like, who the fuck are you to make all these assumptions? Like, sit the fuck down. Just pipe down. Like, honestly. It's you have no clue who these people are. You have no clue who I am. Well, actually, you should know me because I was there in the Senate call and I beat your ass. But besides the point. So it's just
listen. They were groomed by the Senate to being there and crying in call like a pussy. I'm sorry. I will never respect a single person who cries in this calls. Like, please. Like, please, there's a recording of you crying, okay, on the internet that people can pull up. Sit down.
Right.
Sit down, black boy.
since we're on that, I might as well start pulling it up, because I teased it a little bit earlier, but the reason Amoretta is known around Senate spaces is because they were called out for quite a lot of things, actually. Like, honestly, a lot of things. And this all started way back when, in 1945, when the first ammo doc was released. And this was something that was originally only supposed to go towards staff of a specific server, but it was leaked to ammo. And this is the last damning of the two, where kind of Amo is just accused of being a, like, cyberstalker and shit-talking people or whatever. And it's interesting. So let's just, take a little look-see.
Yay, because I didn't read it. Because
Fantastic.
I wanted to discover it with you, bestie.
Bestie. This is
Yeah.
by no means a comprehensive list. This is just what I could find quickly. More may be added depending on what I and my friends remember later on. I apologize that these are so scattered, they are in order of me finding them. My first experience with Amo was her DMing me to speak poorly of Medina. This was sent to the mods when it happened, but I can pull up the screenshots again if needed. When called out in the server, she responded with this. Alright, listen here, chick. I have literally no idea what you're talking about. I don't message people in the server unless they're people that I have already sent friend requests to. I have a very specific group of friends, and I do not understand where this whole paragraph and DMing people incessantly to harass them is coming from.
Their group of 60 friends and a few minors.
And a few minors. At the time, I thought she had forgotten she'd messaged me, but with the behavior I've seen since, I am inclined to believe that she lied to your faces. So these are just, okay, random screenshots. Great, fantastic. This is her in the Feyhaven server, which has been advertised in HMT. It's used mostly exclusively as a vessel for gossip, and I think it's important for... Yeah?
Basically, you need to scroll down maybe a little more, because we don't see what you're reading.
Good, they don't need to know. They don't need to know.
I do! I don't know what you're talking about! You're saying words at me! And I'm like, oh! I'm so old.
I started screen sharing for you, you bitch!
Oh, okay, then it's okay. If the chat doesn't see, that's okay, haha. Fuck you.
Chat can see, I think, question mark, probably.
I couldn't see from the chat, but now I don't care because I'm not just in the chat, haha.
Screw you.
I'm kidding, you all are okay.
You're all important.
Yeah,
You're all important.
We're...
I think it's important for you to know that Goy288 and Potato Muffin are
Goy? Hello?
What are these names? What are these names? They are directly involved in a lot of the things Amo does. This is them plotting to track my accounts as well as my friends to make sure we don't say anything about them. They have no reason to believe this. My art account is almost entirely professional, and my personal is exclusively politics and memes. None of my friends have ever engaged in call-out posts. If you have ever visited Amo's Twitter, this is blatant projection. Okay, interesting. How many pages of this are there? 10. Okay, great. I'm just gonna speed through this because this seems rather unimportant.
Yeah,
so,
let's go.
Emma has been speaking in VCs, leave receipts, blah blah blah, we don't care. Emma bringing this up after Medina mentions his older brother was a miscarriage, I don't think. Oh, calling somebody a replacement child. Okay, great. That's cute. Thank you, Emma. So 2021, let me think, because I remember, okay, so they probably were 18 around this time? Yeah, they were, because if I remember, they had a doc about them come out in 2023, and that was when they were 21. So, yeah, probably around 18, a little bit over 18.
Yeah.
Tato constantly harassed Medina in DMs until he blocked them. I know this was mentioned to you, I need to reiterate. Oh, fetish, great. The pregnancy fat art is fetish art. I know we had a large drama in the server because of this, and I know she claimed that it isn't, but in her server she has admitted who the fuck? Oh, hi!
Oh, that's your man. It's your husband.
It's my love, hello. Come here, I'm gonna place the tiny creature that you are somewhere. Come here.
I mean, to be fair, because I'm looking right now and I'm like, okay, so this person starts with the pregnancy fat art is fetish art, and I'm like, a lot of people like fat people. But then I look underneath and I see feral rat, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah, it's not getting better. This is the part that I remember, I think. There you go.
I walk in on feral rat. I think that's a good sign that I have made a mistake.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, you stay with us.
You're here now. You're here now. Let's see. I have to go back. So, she's claimed multiple times that it is a fetish thing. This would be fine if not for the content leaking into a public server that she herself acknowledged is full of minors. And her blatantly lying about it after she was called out. Unfortunately, all I have proving this is this screenshot. I know it isn't much, but an unbiased party can testify she has mentioned being into vor large bellies twice in VC just in the past few days. Her Feyhaven server is full of similar content, hardcore fetish pornography, including porn Ammo has drawn of a feral rat, and is extremely easily accessible, and you have allowed the server to be advertised in HMT. If evidence is needed for this content, I can provide it. Written out sexual fantasies are also prominent in the server, many written while she was underage. I have screenshots of these, but if you need them, I would rather send them, as well as the drawn not safe for work spoiled on Discord. They are rather uncomfortable. Additionally, Ammo has been less than safe for work within HMT as well. I'm sure I don't need to bring up the things she has said and drawn about Kate and Blackmore, but if evidence is needed, I can dig it up. The sexual jokes are near constant. They are made around children. I'm not saying the server needs to be entirely scrapped of fun, but when you go in detail about your character's sexual relationship and then respond like this when you are asked to stop, I am the server snitch who's not gonna let that shit fly anymore. I just don't want to hear about how the character fucks anymore. I just don't like it. Just say that and go. Ammo made Kate and the Blackmore joke. Harp didn't like it. I'm mad at Harp and I'm not taking him seriously. Dude, Tingo is fucking 16. This should not be happening. Hey, at least Tingo has an excuse. Ammo's older than you, which makes all of this worse. You have an actual meltdown, helps literally nobody. It doesn't matter overall. If you have a complaint, take it to DMs or a fucking judge. It becomes a problem. Well, okay. I mean, weird. In reference to Harbinger's criticisms of one of her comics, I'm not an HMT to check, but I remember it being relatively polite. Oh, welcome back to me if you make anything better than I can. This certainly stuck around.
That doesn't seem like a high bar to meet.
Note that I am no longer associated with Harbinger and have no reason to defend him. Less important, but this is Ammo admitting to being high while underage. She took payment from the commissioner while high, thought it was unfair when she sobered up, then she ripped the commissioner to shreds in several Discord servers and on Twitter. Reminder, these are people afraid that we would make a call-out post on them. Okay. I mean, Goy DM'd this to Tingo. I think it has been sent to you, and I know it doesn't directly implicate Ammo, but I'm including this because it's important to realize this group is all cut from the same cloth. They feed off drama and bounce off each other to create more. God, I wish this was low-key, like, kind of more important.
Wait, his name's actually just Goy?
Goy288.
Yeah. Was it you? Was it
you? Shalom, Goyam. Sorry.
Okay, she was speaking poorly of Octa the night before, VC, blah blah blah. I never got a chance to explain. She has a strong vendetta. The roleplay server, I think people should be allowed to roleplay if they want to. I'm glad it was separated from the main HMT server, but the server is called After Dark, and the server image is of a character pressing the chest against the screen. There's also a Hot Springs channel. I don't want to be cynical, but knowing what I do about Ammo, this does not invoke safe for work feelings, and I know most, if not all, of the members of the servers are minors. I'm worried something bad is going to happen there. Okay, that's actually a little weird then. You know.
I wish we had more screenshots instead of being told what's on there, but yeah, it's pretty, like, questionable for sure.
It's given bad vibes, but it's also lacking a lot of evidence. Like, at this moment, it's mostly just Ammo is shit-talking people and I don't like it, where? And then the other half is there could also be more important things, but also she's shit-talking and that matters more. Like, who cares?
Yeah.
I don't bring up that I tried to remain professional, but I'm going to move away from that last bit. Please do the right thing. Okay, cool. So that's something that was originally only supposed to be going, like, gone to the mods. Now Amos has, or Ammo? I don't fucking know, has got it, and they decided to release a reply, and this reply is 42 pages long.
No.
What?
Yeah.
Bro, alright, no, y'all can cover this. Good luck.
Bye.
Bye, chat.
Bye.
I'm gonna say
Hey, I was just informed of this. I'm the doc author. Oh, hi, Fawn. Oh, hi, bestie.
Are you the author of the dog that exposed?
I think the longer one, yeah, the second one. It's so good having you here, actually. We're going over it again because I've noticed that you kept up with it. So we're currently going over the old ones. But yeah, so this is her replying to that 10-page thing. Our side of the story, written by Night Von Art, with contributions from Tingle Clout, Consume the Chalice, Nightly Flare, and those who contribute anonymously. Also, isn't Tingo still a minor? At that point, like,
not still no, because Tingo was in Senate at some point, right? So it had been over 18 because it was in latter Senate, no?
I mean, let me see, when was this made? So this was made...
Tell us, Fawn, since you're here, do you know maybe Tingo's age?
So that first one you just read was just for the owner of the server. I know it's nothing big, she was just kind of a horrible, mean person in chat, so I asked mods to remove her. Oh, that's actually, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So, huh. Okay, well, in any case, this is the longer, like, I did crazy amount of effort to be put into, like, a 10-page doc as a reply. But thank God, okay, so he was 18 to 19. Okay, that's relieving, thank God. I was about to start sweating, so...
Yeah, because I was like, no, I think he was a bit older, yeah. No problem.
Okay, let's see. With the two groups being referred to as Amo's friends, Amo being myself and Nightphone on Twitter, and Medina's friends, with Medina being anonymous otters on Twitter. These two groups clashed against each other multiple times and started spats that dragged on consistently throughout, with the exception of ending rounds. Allegations. Allegations of doxing or attempted doxing, stalking their accounts, the not safe for work feral art made of a rat. This allegation has little information and we are unsure of its continued validity. The allegations of fetishism in public areas, with fetishes including but not limited to war around minors. Allegations of promiscuous behavior, not only of myself towards Deputy Rust, but between myself and another Twitter user who will remain anonymous. Allegations of character theft. Oh, I'm so glad we're back in ACC territory. On multiple occasions. Tingo doing theft of character design and Jester attempting to steal Rob Cheveo. The have and have-nots. Writing which allegations are entirely false and explaining our side of the story. Let's get things straightened out. Illegal things we were accused of. There was no doxing and there was never even a threat. This part has no screenshots because it was pretty much hearsay. Another thing that may have been brought up the allegation is a now deleted vent made by myself that had stated that I wanted to kick their asses if I could, and it was taken as a thread. Uh-huh.
To be fair, I've said worse.
To be fair, like, okay, sure. To follow that up, there was no stalking on our side, but the same cannot be said for the accusers. We've made no attempts to have any long-term interactions with them or their accounts after my banning, and we're trying to remove ourselves fully from the server. These allegations came from when they were spying on my server and coming across a post that a friend had made with 3 main social media accounts. The accounts belonging to Pixie Chew, at the time known as Dollybot, Medina, or Anonymous Artist, or Harbingo, with the added note of saying block these accounts. They saw this when they weren't supposed to and took it out of context as us stalking them. The feral rat pornography is one of the allegations that has become a bit of a meme among friends that was brought about by Harbinger as pure hearsay. There was never any photographic evidence of said porn and it was entirely testimonial, so it's utterly confusing why it had been an allegation at all. Aha.
Yeah, so unless there's any sort of proof, like, that sounds like we can put it in the box,
we're gonna put it in the box for now, because I distinctly remember them admitting to looking at feral, like, animal genitalia for world building in a call, so, you know.
We'll see.
We'll see. Specific characters. I'm just gonna skip over a lot of this, because this seems, like, pretty petty. It just seems like a lot of, Oh yeah, this is actually kind of funny because she tries to pull at some point the idea of like, oh, minors were talking sexually to me. Here, at the time I was 18, just freshly an adult, while these two were underage and trying to talk to me about my sex life for an inoffensive statement about the density of a character who's shaped like a twig. The minor groomed me into it. The minor made me do it.
It does sound like a lot of goofy stuff. It's like, girls 18, bunch of like, I don't know what age they were annoying. They were like being sexual around each other. I don't know, you know. It sounds like it's very much like interpersonal stuff that people decided to make a document about, and now people have to respond back and forth forever and ever.
I think the second doc is certainly more damning than this one.
Yeah.
But it's, yeah. Okay, let's see. They had stalked me far after I was banned. There was a group. Okay, blah, I don't care. Hi, I'm Tingo. Many of you know me as the knockoff Spider-Man guy, and you'd be correct, although I'm known for I do not know you. For hijacking others' characters. It may sound impossible and out of left field, but I was accused of this nonetheless. Okay, so this is about the art theft thing, okay. I wish I cared. I'm not trying to be dismissive about this, but it's kind of like, it's the typical ACC drama of, ooh, my character was stolen, ooh. Oh no. Like, okay, so, we had, okay, it all started after I was banned. We had multiple spy accounts, even one person snitched on
Oh,
another
just a second, bestie.
Yeah.
The person Fawn said they're a little worried about being involved because Amo is still on my ass for stuff, but I think someone in your community has the image of that rat thing, so they're gonna pull out of chat. Would it be good if maybe you sent a DM to Fawn so you can communicate with them, or do you think that's unnecessary?
I mean, I can do it later because right now it's mostly just like trying to get a grip of what's happening. But yeah, if I have any questions, I'll DM you. But also if ammo comes for you, let me know because I'll swing back harder than ammo would like me to. So don't worry, I got you, homie. But thank you for being here. Stay safe. Let's see.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is just saying, oh, I was being spied on. Okay, good for you.
Always the pesky spies.
The pesky spies.
In the public servers.
In the public servers. Okay, this is not my account. A wiki admin banned the fake account. It was them searching through my account and trying to find dirt at me, trying to find my Tumblr account. Okay, great, awesome, so happy for you. These posts were from a Tumblr that had not seen use at the time for over 2 years and was functionally dead. Lyle, what the fuck did you just DM me? Jump scare me. Oh, Miku, thank you. I appreciate it. Jump scare. They seem really dead set on wanting to know about my sexual life for a bunch of minors and then add 27 years. Aha, so now we're going with your reverse grooming allegations. Okay, sure. They also found my Kiwi Farms account, Kupo, which hasn't seen use about 3 to 4 years at the time of them finding it. Why were you a child in Kiwi Farms? Where are your parents? Where are your parents? Go! Like, reading this makes me nervous. This leads to another thing, and something more important. I was not their only target. They went for anybody who positively associated with me, collaborated with me, even knew me, weren't safe. Okay. I mean, again, this seems like personal stuff for now. They mocked Scrap as well. Okay, yeah, good. I see.
They made mucky art of me.
Oh
Now.
no!
Us now!
Oh no! There was a lot of harsh gossip spread specifically about me, specifically that I gaslit my friends into being my friends or against them. This clearly isn't true. I mean, I have no reason to believe you, but go on. But the fact that they can delude themselves into thinking that they can absolutely do no wrong despite everything to the point that I need to gaslight people onto my side is astounding. Okay, That's not all either. They were harassing me on other servers that I just wanted to vent in which one of these people decided to go and create an alternate account to stir up trouble. There are a lot of screenshots for this incident in particular, but Ublex has generously compiled all of these screenshots into a GIF.
I'm sorry.
What are these names, bro? I can't do this anymore.
Where's asterisks? Holy shit.
I also send an image of my character with a horn as a penis. Okay.
What the fuck? And then content warning, awful art and poor skin color picking. What is going on?
Look at it.
Like, of course, I'm not gonna call it like sexual. This is like stupid memory. But what the fuck are we doing?
Oh, yeah, the amount of like effort being put into this when somebody was just calling you out for being a shitty person. Like, that's all that is. You were called out for being a gossipy, shitty person, at least in that first document. Okay, so this is the art theft. Oh no, your art's being stolen. So sad. Anyway, this was made mere days after I was banned. Don't even get me started.
Okay, go back up real quick, because just real quick. So this character they're accusing is their other character with the horn being stolen. Like, bro, they're not similar. Be so for real.
No, they are totally the same, okay? Like, you don't understand.
Like, can we stop?
God, okay, let's see. Don't even get me started on Medina's meltdown in the HMTs. This is disgusting and a rash display of utter stupidity. Okay. Blah, I can still find them. Regardless of my online persona of starting fights, which isn't even true since I was defending someone in that instance, this has nothing to do with the fact that these two near adults, 16 for Pixie and 17 for Medina, harassed a grown man of a
The
Discord
near
server.
adults. The near adults.
Oh my god, she's seriously pulling it. She's seriously doing the oh my god, the minors groomed the adult thing, where they're
The
like,
minors hurt us, guys.
What? I mean, yes, she was like only quote unquote only 18, but to sit there and be like, oh my god, these minors harassed a grown man of a Discord server. Yeah, they're children, they're fucking stupid, and you can disavow their behavior, but let's not pretend they're more of a threat.
So, does that mean that minors made a document and you, as somebody who's now 18, you're like, oh, these evil minors, I'm gonna make a document about them and update it like 2 years later, because there's a 2023 update, and I'm like, excuse you?
Excuse you? Also,
You're obsessed for a doc made by minors for 2 years? Hello?
Lio demands that I put the Miko on screen, so here, chat.
Thinks that you are so short. Like, how are you so teeny weenies? Did you forget to drink your milks again?
Damn, Lio.
You know?
Lio really said you're short as fuck. How dare you, Lio?
Yeah.
How dare you? Okay. Okay, so... By the way, me restarting drama was me telling them to fuck off for harassing them. How the hell was I restarting drama when you were literally stalking this man? And just so everyone knows, I was never friends with Toasty, I was cordial.
That's even worse, because a dude you're cordial with, you're gonna defend on the internet against
children.
17-year-old. And like, okay, you're 18, so like, it's not like, you know, I'm not gonna like, because people are gonna say, oh, you're being dishonest, they're 18. Okay, within the same age range if you want, I don't give a shit, everybody's in high school. So this is high school drama on the internet, like...
It's so stupid because I don't like the way that this person repeatedly like tries to frame minors as the aggressor. Like she did it earlier when she said, "Oh, these minors were sexually talking to me," or "These minors are harassing a grown person." It's like, okay, but recognize the children. Like even if they're not that far away from your age range, let's not try and diminish your agency by putting agency onto children. Like, that's weird. Like, this entire idea of trying to adultify children so you can blame them more is weird. Don't do that. Like that.
It's also odd because, like, if let's say, like, again, you're 18 and there are a bunch of 16, 17-year-olds and they're minors, why would you highlight how much they are minors? Like, wouldn't you just say these people did this, that, and the third? Like, it's weird to just highlight so much that they are minors. It's like, look at these minors, you know, like, did you realize they're minors? Because they're minors doing it to me. These
just so you know, they're children.
Yes. If you want to, like, find their address and, like, beat their ass.
Here's their dogs.
Like, what do you want people to do with that information, buddy? Hello?
Oh my god, I swear. Okay. So, October 2022 update. In the time this has elapsed, new allegations have appeared. I have addressed this in a Twitter thread, and I will simply link it here for brevity. I think that's the second doc. I'm gonna click on this and see what happens, because I'm pretty sure I have this.
Because here's the thing, we have 2 docs, but the first doc is being updated as the new doc also is being updated. Why do we need 2 docs then?
Okay, wait. Okay, oh. Okay, so
right.
this is just about the same doc again. Please block it and unfollow. This is so funny. They called out somebody else earlier for making a Twitter post like this about, like, blocking and reporting somebody, and now they're doing this all. They have been stalking me and spreading gossip about me that ain't even true for the better part of 3 years now. Uh-huh. Okay. Potentially not safe for work rumors with minors. You deserve to be officially called out. Let's read that one. It has a full... Okay, so this is the document we are just going through. To fuck with you, ass pricks. I didn't post fetish art in October. In any oct at all. The image is a reference to Gumi. Okay, I don't care. I attempted doxing. Okay, so this is just the same fuck-ass, weird-ass...
It's like people threw shit against the wall and now you're trying to collect it. It's like, okay, we'll dismiss it. We'll take yours worse that it's petty shit.
Okay, wow.
Spanish fluency? Hello?
Yeah?
What do you mean? What do you mean? It's our H1N1.
What the fuck
do it, bitch. I lost family, nearly died myself. Bro! Bro, is it your comfort OC from H1N1?
What the fuck is this? My father, who's Mexican Dominican with a family south of the border, and I watched Moana and Coco and were thoroughly displeased with his rep, so we were not so receptive to Encanto's trailers. Keep in mind I had not seen. Is this like drama about this? I can't fucking. I hate it here.
I have to side-eye this person. If I'm gonna say something, by the way, like fucking ferret ammo, whatever. If you being black is you having a Dominican father, fuck you. I'm just gonna say that. If your father, Dominicans who are known to be the most, like, mixed people ever, who are extremely anti-black, and you're out here watching content that contains people of color, and, like, being weird about it, and you're like, I'm super duper black, like, bro, sit down.
The thing about the discomfort is that Medina never said anything as he was mute and wasn't typing, and then remember Jose, I don't know if that's supposed to be Jose, Foxer even being there. When are black people going to get ours? Is in reference to when black people are gonna get their shitty cash grab soul. Buddha who I said something you didn't want to hear and you didn't try to stop me as far as my memory goes, and now you cope by fucking lying. Sad. Okay. Damn. I see. Okay, so this, yep, sure, okay. I don't even know where to go from this. This is so fucking... Okay, so February 2023 update. At the time of me writing this, I received a very kind anonymous tip about Medina Kane going around to people looking into OCTs and privately messaging them about the OCT that myself and a few others are organizing. The person in question wished to remain anonymous, but the screenshots are undeniable. Now, the OCTs in questions are the Toybox OCT, which was cancelled due to the death of my great-aunt, my great-grandfather, which caused schism within my family. I love trauma dumping. And the other one is Mother City OCT, which was cancelled due to academic stress on Tingo and myself.
The host? Hello? Oh no, sorry, I thought it was the ID moment. I was gonna lose my shit. I'm sorry. I had a trigger reaction. Just hit me. I was like, oh no, that's an ID again!
God. The copying drama is stupid. Nobody owns a monopoly on audio logs or prison themes, so the similarities are baseless at best. Okay, I don't care. A similar situation has happened with another artist I was doing a large-scale event with. Medina directly messaged another person of the hosting team for the Gala Chromia, a month-long event made for people. One of the hosts was DM this. You don't know this artist, Kane, and I know you're reading this because you're always up to date with my documents, but they know the truth now. They saw the document with a massive drive of you going through my accounts, tampering with my career, and even gossiping and talking shit about my friends. How terrible. I wasn't harassing you, you were harassing us. On the note of the sex pest thing, that was proven to be flat-out false, but I can't talk too much about that since the victim of your slander in question wants to stay silent. I'll update this if he changes his mind. Okay, so this is just more interpersonal. Peaches! Sorry.
It's okay, it's not your Peaches. It's okay.
Heart attack. All the people in these screenshots can change their names and profiles all they want, but I'm putting them on blast here. Funny how this is the exact thing they were mad at earlier, but sure, whatever. A word from our contributors. I can't say that.
Is crazy.
I can't say that word.
You want me to say it?
Go on.
Don't let bitch niggas who start on the bottom and still ain't shit because their accomplishments to be diminished. Okay?
Thank you.
So, like, we get it, okay? And that's the thing. I want these people to send me a picture of their hands. Expeditiously.
Expeditiously. Okay? Explain yourself. Yeah. Explain yourself.
Yeah.
But no, I find it interesting that Tingo is so much in here because I remember this person being in the Senate call and, like, defending, fucking ammo. I'm just gonna go through this, okay? This... All this over losing a fucking argument to a dead baby joke. Okay. Well... sure, let's, So this is so far not that fucking bad, but I've gone through this document, and this is arguably worse, because this talks about some stuff, and I don't know if my audience cares, but this is going to talk about is like sexual harassment and feral and fetish art and all that. So If you're not cool with that, this is not the moment for you. So, let's see.
All these 10,000 usernames, by the way, I'm just gonna say, if anybody wants to make a document and people have 10,000 usernames, just use color coding. Just color code people so we always know who's who, and edit the parts of people where people talk in like your fucking screenshots to show their color. Because that's simpler than to have to follow, hey, Callie is also Callie Mongrel. It's also Amoretta, Rustic Nightphone, Retta, flowery Discord usernames. What do you mean? That's not even a name. We're supposed to guess who you are. Go fuck yourself. I hate this.
Yeah, and also, like, it's not a good sign if somebody changes their name that much. Like, unironically, it's bad, because usually that means they're trying to hide. So, already not happy. So let's see. I'm just gonna start with the important shit. Nightphone and a handful of her cronies have been harassing myself. Can I zoom in on this? Where's my zoom? I am blind. I need my zoom.
Blind woman. I say as a blind person.
Kaboom! There we are.
Blind you?
I am blind. Twitter user Nightphone and a handful of her cronies have been harassing myself and a dozen others for the past 3 years. For me personally, this began in April of 2021. I was 16 years old, Kane was 17. This started when she was 18, she is now 21. Okay, so when was this made again? Where is this? Details. This was made in 2023, so they were 21 in 2023. Good to know. She was always a legal adult during her disturbing sexual behavior and during her harassment despite claims to the contrary. She has a lingering obsession with drama, any drama, true, and a long-standing reputation of being combative, argumentative, and vindictive, abusive, both on Twitter and on various Discord servers. Okay, great. Delta. To me, this is the most serious and unforgivable offense that it's going on top. Trigger warning, sexual abuse. What? We're putting the important shit first?
Bless.
I'm so proud. Bless. Finally, good fucking Google document. Delta was a moderator in the High Midnight Tournament Discord server. HMT was an original character tournament that took place largely in spring-summer of 2021. In May of 2021, a close friend we met in HMT came out with allegations about Delta. She told us that she was incredibly afraid to do this. She was a competitor and was terrified that if she said anything, he would use his position of power to shut her up, to get her ousted from the competition, and so on. She was brave enough to trust us with her experience and is brave enough now to share some of it with the public. I will never be able to commend her enough for this. Delta sent her unsolicited drawn pornography dozens of times despite her clear discomfort and complete lack of consent. He would corner her in voice chats and speak to her about sex, saying she must be so horny, and frequently made sexually explicit comments to her about her innocuous profile pictures and statuses. He created pornography of her characters without consent. It was an open secret in HMT that this woman did not save for work art on the side. Delta went out of his way to dig it up. He asked her if she used her real body as reference, if she was sweaty after workouts, etc. There are pages and pages of him speaking this way today. She sounds so afraid it makes me sick to read. This is Victims One's testimony and evidence. Please send kindness and support her way if you can. She expressed fear that she was not the only one he did this to. Regrettably, she was correct. 2 more women came forward. These stories are not mine to tell. What I can say is that as one HMT spectator came forward with the same story. After Delta was fired from his job as an editor and moderator, HMT's host came forward with a statement within the server. One of Delta's victims from before HMT saw it and expressed that it had happened to her as well. Yes, Delta was fired, only after the second woman came forward. However, a more important tidbit to know about the creator of this OCT is that he is incredibly conflict averse to the detriment of himself and others. I need to make it clear that you could get away with almost anything in this server. He would ignore it or hand wave it away. Bullying, softcore pornography, and sexual innuendos within an all-ages server, blatant racism, etc. were all swept under the rug. After the first victim shared her story, myself and Kane and several competitors and spectators left the event as a form of protest. Bless. The first victim asked the host not to do anything, fearing she would ruin HMT. Despite her abuse, she showed kindness and Delta remained in his position. While he denied the first victim's story, citing it as a misunderstanding, a second victim came forward and Delta confessed to both instances. With the appearance of a second victim, the first victim approached the host and said outright that something needed to be done. The evidence was so strong that someone like the host, who had a history of not taking action over anything, no matter how severe, broke a streak of incompetence. Shots fired. Wow.
Also, maybe I'll interrupt because you have Angie who wanted to say something.
No.
Angie sent me. If Amoretta thinks characters look better black, I think their mom looks better with the lights off.
Oh my god.
So I have done my work. I have conveyed.
You have conveyed. Delta is largely gone from the public sphere. He returns to his Twitter at SirDelta00 once a year to post artwork. Details of his behavior were only ever released within HMT, not publicly. Now that I have the victim's permission, this will not be swept away. Do not allow him to get away with this. Okay, so Emma in relation to Delta. Upon learning that Delta was guilty via the server announcement that she wasn't supposed to see because at this point she'd been banned, but whatever, Emma immediately made this situation about herself. For those unaware, we recently had to remove Delta as a community member and also as a member of projects such as UIR, the High Midnight Tournament, and the Outlaw Dive. It came to my attention that Delta has been actively sending not safe for work content to members of the server, acting unprofessional and behavior unscrupulous. It came as a shock to me. Okay, so this is just the announcement. I kind of wish we had, like, proof of what was sent, but
Yeah.
I guess
Yeah,
this works.
Yeah, and I would say I don't think that's necessarily making it about yourself. Like, it's fair to make an announcement if you've removed somebody for sexually harassing people. Like, of course we know what happens next, but you know, oh shit, no, maybe they're right. I just saw afterwards the picture. Okay, I rescind my previous statement. Apparently, it was made about themselves.
Yeah.
Look at this. Look at this shit.
Holy fucking shit. 30 minutes later, something even worse in our public Discord server. How do I put this into words? They're not simple feelings, it won't stop me from trying. I try my damnedest to be a good friend, really I do. I do everything with as much gusto as I can, I try to give love to everyone, I can even... If it means lying to them just to make them feel better, but what do I do now when someone's so utterly in the wrong that I can't really defend them, but they're still my friend? A friend I had confided in with my personal secrets. Okay, are you seriously trying to argue that you want to be friends with a sexual harasser still?
Yeah, right? Like,
what
do I do now? Stop being friends with them!
Yeah, like, is this literally, like, he's been a good friend to me, but he won't even tell me his crimes, nobody will. Questions keep lingering in my mind about it. Can I still talk to him? Am I bad for associating with him? Will I be prosecuted? Yes! Yes, actually. Yes! Wholeheartedly, yes. I give up. I think this is my 13th reason why. Oh, I love suicide baiting.
Oh my god!
Thank you, Ammo.
Well, sadly it wasn't, apparently. Holy shit.
Oh my god, like, and this is
my 13th reason why is my friend, like, being a sexual harasser and me wanting to be friends with him but not being able to, else people are gonna shit on me.
Okay, so this happened in 2021, so yeah, they were 18 by then. 19 probably, more likely, because in 2023 they were 21. Yeah, so, wait, 2023, 21, that's -3, that's 19, yeah, they were, yeah, 18 around 19, something like this, so an adult, somewhat. I never dealt with this before, I don't know what to do, who to help, or even why I'm leaving. Bestie, you do not choose the sexual harasser. That's what I'm gonna tell you. You're gonna, like, I think wanting to see evidence is valid, but if somebody makes an announcement this strong, and this person gets removed from the positions they're in, that's usually a pretty good indicator that, like, you know, you shouldn't be around them. But
the
sure.
abusive vibe from the next sentence that they typed. I'm done, I don't want to be here anymore and apologize for my entire existence. Everything I do seems to have some kind of detriment to others, so I don't want to be here to be that detriment. Hello? Is this a final message? I don't know, is this a suicide letter? I don't know?
Apparently.
Hello?
Also, so apparently they were 19. Like, way to make, like, an announcement of sexual harassment about yourself. Like, you're not even informing your space that this person was a sexual harasser. You're just being like, I want to kill myself because my friend was outed as a sexual harasser. Okay, kick him to the curb.
Especially when, like, because how close are you? Like, it's not like it's your family member where it's like they've done something terrible on the internet and you're like, do I help them or do I, like, cut them off forever? This is a random glob shadow on the internet, please. It's not that serious in the sense that, yeah, it's your friend, but, like, they're not feeding you. They're not in your home.
Right?
Cut them off.
You're gonna live. You're gonna live. Also, Fawn just said, the victim's statement is linked in the doc. I do not think it's safe for YouTube. It's full of not safe for work images. Okay, so there is evidence. I rescind my earlier statement that this needs more evidence. Great. Also, hi Digital Sketch, thank you for being a member for a month. Back from therapy, what did I miss? More reasons to go to therapy.
Yeah, TLDR, we're learning that Amo apparently had like a whole ass suicide letter, whatever, because they found out that their friend was potentially a sexual harasser, and we're like, oh my god, I want to cut off my friend for being a sexual harasser. Oh my god.
But what about
you know,
me?
like,
What about
yeah, I'm
my
gonna kill
feelings?
myself.
I'm gonna kill myself. Amanda's
Hello?
outed for sexual abuse. Her first response, will I be prosecuted? Am I bad for still associating with him? Can I still talk to him? A reasonable person would have no trouble answering these questions. Actually, valid. Honestly, valid point.
Yeah.
No, you should not remain friends with a sex pest just because you were friends before, just because he used his power as a mod to shield you from consequences. To lump this in with drama and strife and make it about yourself when as someone who was never the victim, is disgusting, incredibly self-centered and insensitive. All these years later, it is still what upsets me the most. Unfortunately, this is not where it ends. Nervous laughter? What?
Yeah.
Ammo decided to remain friends with Delta. Not only that, she would repeatedly defend him, citing lack of evidence. You are not owed anything from the survivors of sexual abuse. Believe victims always. It doesn't matter if you know them or not. Okay, kind of hard because you do kind of need evidence. Like,
yeah, no, you do. You can't just believe people. That's the point. Is that believe victims isn't about like going online and burning down the person. Is that if your friend you think is a victim, you can show them support without involving yourself and trying to ruin the other person's life. But in order to do something against the accused person, you do need proof, unfortunately. Like, you can't expect people to just run with what you say because you said it.
I've not seen evidence at all, and I've learned not to take things at face value. I do not know these victims. All I have was what was presented to me, and what was presented to me was that they knew, actively taunted the guy with the info instead on the info on purpose. I was not blaming the victims because I don't know the victims. I was talking about how certain people were aware of this, actively used it as a threat instead of telling right away. It aggravated the hell out of me. It grossed me out, and I wanted to make that known. I don't know what she means by taunting Delta or sitting on info. We acted immediately by leaving the event. That's all we could do. We did not sit on the information. This is a foreign concept to Ammo, but we respected the victim's wishes of keeping it private and quiet. Just because you would have immediately posted the situation for juicy Twitter drama doesn't mean that it's something we would ever do. You would use a situation like this as a threat, not me. Every Ammo accusation is a confession. Remember this.
Ooh. That's hard.
That's hard. We're swinging. If you want to say something to me, that's fine. I'll delete the tweets if you want me to, but if they come off as victim blaming, that wasn't my intention. And if you want to know how I find out about this, blame a friend. Okay?
Blame everybody but me, please.
Thank you, Weebus. Ammo after the stream. Welcome to your tape-in. That's evil. It's evil.
I hope. That's so funny. He's not wrong though. That's how it's going at this point. They already have the letter ready. Welcome to your tape-in.
I like how she turns it around here. She's like, okay, when I actually look back at the whole drama, it becomes way more fucked. The people harassing me hid the actions of a sex pest under the rug because they didn't consider the person a threat and only outed them when the person opposed them. So you do recognize he's a sex pest. So you do know that he's guilty of the things he's accused of. Girl. Be for real. And they blamed me for ruining the OCT. Wow, they are scumbags. This isn't fucking drama, he is a sexual abuser. Delta never opposed us, we never considered him a threat either. The minute he was exposed by his victim, we took as much action as she would allow us. You did ruin the OCT, and we'll get into that, but I don't care about that. The fate of HMT is nothing compared how you conducted yourself in this situation. What I do care about is the fact that you put down the victims of this man, and continually threw yourself in front of him, constantly at his defense, simply because the enemy of my enemy is my friend. And we were the ones to expose his behavior, but Ammo, you made him a moderator in your server. Ammo. Ammo, I'm looking at the camera right now.
Yeah, when was it? Look at, there's a date. It's on the.
It's back in 2020.
What order is it in? I don't know. Is it American? It's American time.
Yeah, so it's 2022. But I know that this has the thing that they're still around each other in January of 2026. But we'll get there at the end of the dog. So,
Okay.
So, intriguing things, so Delta is a mod in that server. Wasn't he a fucking weirdo that the entire cast pressured and letting go because he's a weirdo? Okay, interesting. Oh, there's the proof! Hello. Temple priest, they misspelled priests.
Priced.
Priests. That's your server. You know it's your server. Delta was removed from HMT for using his moderation position to sexually abuse women. You knew this, and you gave him that power again in your server. You are complicit. Live with that. 8. But Faye, I hear you say, these are old. She defended Delta mere days ago, and remains friends with him to this day. So days ago, I guess, would be... Where is it? Given this is 2023, I guess days ago would be, like, November of 2023. So even a year later. Okay. Damn, girl. A year of defending a sexual harasser? Really? Really? Okay. There's a lot to unpack here. She mentions we framed him for God knows what reason. I trusted Delta, and so did Kane, and so did the rest of us, including his first victim before his abuse began. I considered him my friend too. He was kind and understanding and the most reliable of the HMT moderators. He was the one I went to with questions and problems always. I was shocked that somebody I knew and cherished as a friend could do this. Okay, yeah. What reason do I have to lie? I have nothing to gain from lying. You and Delta have everything to gain for lying. Okay, so this entire thing I don't really care for because it's like very emotional. August 2024 updates, so this is now 2 years after the fact. Emma kept Delta in her server until late December of 2023. She lied to a group of drama YouTubers about having done so much earlier. They infiltrated her server, found out she lied, essentially forcing her to remove him. I think this is the Senate call.
I was gonna say. Senate
If those large YouTubers had not called Ammo out, Delta would be in her server to this day. I cannot say for certain whether or not she still remains friends with him outside of the view of scrutinizing eyes. It's my belief that she does. Additionally, she followed him on Twitter into late summer of 2024 until someone unrelated called her out on it. Ammo is online constantly. I doubt very heavily this was a mistake. Tingo, as well as 3 of Ammo's close friends, are still close with Delta, and Ammo retweets tweets that he is present in. I do not believe she has cut him off. January 2026! Ooh, 2 months ago.
Foreshadowing is a literary device. I can't wait.
Ammo actively streams with Delta after publicly claiming she distanced herself from him, calling his actions disgusting and reprehensible. I've suspected that she's been cozied up to him this whole time, but I've just been given hard evidence in form of the Twitch stream with Callie Mongrel, Tingle Low, and Sir Delta. After all this time passes and she thinks she can get away with it, here's her associating with someone she has admitted is a sex pest. In fact, she told drama YouTubers she called the cops on him. Oh, that's interesting, Ammo. That's, you know, that's a choice to associate with somebody who sexually harassed women and sent them. Like, I think there's also, like, this whole, like, drawing porn of someone's Sona without their consent. Like, that shit's weird. But okay, Ammo, you know, I now understand why you don't want people to dig into your past, because we would have figured out that you're still cool with hanging around a sexual harasser. Good for you. Good for you. As for the rest, I genuinely do not know what she's talking about. As you've seen in this document, the first victim still has all of her screenshots. I don't know if she's talking about another victim, a separate person entirely, or is lying out of her ass. It's Ammo. Okay. Sexual behaviors around minors. Why does it get worse? Yay! Woo! I miss the art stuff. Can we go back to this person stole my character? I miss that.
It's too late.
She was banned in the summer of 2021. During this time, she frequently talked sexually around minors, incredibly frequently. This included talking extensively about her breasts, detailing how her characters engage in sexual acts, drawing comics of her characters implied to be engaging in sexual acts, posting uncomfortable, technically safe for work, fetish artwork, etc. While I'm not entirely comfortable calling her a predator on the level of data because of this, as someone who was a child when she engaged in this behavior, I do consider Ammo a massive creep. Okay, fair. I witnessed this behavior in other ritual character tournaments with children as young as 14 years old. Ammo.
Hello.
Brother,
It's like, why are you like this? Why is this always what it comes down to?
Yeah, literally. Why did we start with haha, hee drama, and now we're at being weird around children again? Okay.
Again.
What do we have here? Y'all remember the list? We were in a call and it listed a million things that I could fit in my bra. Double J cup, just like me. Oh my god. 'Tis my boobs. Okay. Just a note, the female figure is not inherently sexual. Bras and breasts are perfectly decent conversation topic, if not out of bit. Yeah, okay.
I'm just gonna say, we can say that however much we want, but we all know that like just talking specifically about your boobs with people who aren't your friends, that's just not appropriate. Like you don't know people, you don't just suddenly start talking about your breast and about what you can do or can't do with them. When it's like a bunch of complete strangers and you have minors around you, like be for real, okay?
Yeah, like the minor part is like the fucking thing I have a problem with. Like if you do this with like adults in an 18+ server or whatever, like don't make people uncomfortable, obviously, but like what is sexualistic content? Ooh, my boobs are just so big and heavy, my bras are just huge. I mean, she has a fat fetish, this does fit in. Blackmore after Kate deletes his cock after 2 hours. Why? That was the face made during the act. Blackmore when Kate begins slopping his toppy. It's just.
I love how somebody makes an uncomfortable face and it's like, that's the face made during the act. And I'm like, shut the fuck up. What the fuck is wrong with you? No wonder they're friends with a sexual harasser.
Yeah.
What the fuck is this?
It's just, oh, bro. Karupi got a fat pussy. I mean, she got them pothole ones with a horseshoe in the back and macaroni in the pot. Y'all feel me? Oh, she hit that sloppy toppy for Poppy and leave a man shook.
Well, I know that Tingo at some point, like, when did Tingo turn 18? Just to be sure.
Oh god, okay, so they were in god, we had this earlier, they were 18, oh god. I'm
2022?
Yeah. I am
in 2020.
I'm going to... Giving them the benefit of the doubt is that Tingo was I don't really think they were.
He's 16 here, so yeah, that's correct, yeah. In 2020
oh god,
16,
so she did.
Because I was gonna say, we don't have, like, the age of people, but we have Tingo right here who's 16, so it's like, well, we have the minor.
Oh my god, this just makes this entire thing worse, because that means that Tingo stuck around, like, Ammo since he was 16, and then defended her actions in, like, the Senate call and everything. It's like, Tingo, you having this shit normalized to you is not good. Bestie, you don't need to defend somebody who does this shit. You really don't.
Especially when Tingo got fucking, like, dogpiled in the Senate for trying to defend.
Also, hi, Lou. Hello. Hello, bestie. But also, yes, like, okay. I was cancelled for that, hush. For owning 2 GB of war for reference. Okay, so here's admission that war was a thing. Why we gotta talk about titty so often? By Almo's own admission, the server is full of minors. Not titty, brah.
Okay, I'm glad that, again, good screenshots here, because we have acknowledgement, yeah, there are minors here. Haha, it's about my bras, not my titties. Like, what is this? It's like the same argument as, like, I'm not posting sexual stuff, I'm posting sex toys, they're not actual dicks. It's like, are you for real?
Oh my god. Thank you, Lou. We've gotten to the recent stuff. Yes, we did that at the start of the stream. We're now going back in time. We've gone over your redesign and the weird, like, oh, you know, Lou got groomed by Lio and all that. Let's see.
Everybody been groomed.
The worst feeling is getting fitted while the bra is still on and they give you like a G cup, like, ma'am, this will not fit, I am not a G, and they still make you try it on. Victoria Secret. I gotta stop making my art so horny, but I don't wanna. Head, brain, even cranium if you will, skull if I'm so inclined, noggin if you're feeling a certain way. I don't know, I know I don't say it often, but Kate is truly in love with Blackmore. Sex jokes are good and all, but you don't talk much when you're going at it. When she's just talking to him, chatting, she's a complete bashful mess. She wore a bell collar to appeal to his cat soft spot. It'll pop up in the prompt comic. Boobs. Tingo, child! Go away! Oh.
Yeah, it's confirmed.
Oh,
for 2 weeks.
there's the, like, barely not safe for work below. Okay. Yeah, it's what you think you is. Again, keep in mind Tingo is 16, okay, so here it is confirmed again.
Because trying to find everybody's ages every single time is like... Because, yeah, let me rethink. So it's in 2021
Yeah.
that Amo was 18, if I'm correct. Or was it in 2020?
I think they're 19. I think we earlier confirmed they were 19 in 2021.
Yeah, because they were 21 in 2023, right?
Oh my goodness.
Or am I incorrect?
Great. So this is 2021, so Emma would be 19 and Tingo is 16.
Yeah.
So y'all come and trying to tell me that you just realized that she's very visibly 9 months pregnant. Okay. I almost thought this was a weird fetish thing. What? How? I'm gonna be real, 90% of what you post has that vibe. There's a vibe and it is that. Smile. Also, my art is always immensely horny. Despite what she may have you believe, I'm well aware that pregnancy on its own is not a fetish or intrinsically sexual at all. I will get into this later. Amo has a pregnancy fan lore fetish and push it in the server on multiple occasions. The sexualizations of plus-size characters is prominent, and lore was discussed frequently in voice chat by her and her friends. She would go into graphic detail about her character's pregnancy and made this comic about it.
We'll see later, because it's very much like, I'd rather see for a fact, because it's just she has a pregnant character that's like, okay, but
yeah.
We'll see if it's supposed to be like weird, we'll say.
Talked about her yeah. She talked about her D&D character getting pregnant, talked in detail about the sex the character had that resulted in the pregnancy, and the character remained pregnant for like a year and a half. It was her main design trait. I'm not joking when I say there are hundreds of these. This is what I could find in an afternoon using the search function. Note that Kane has just turned 17, Tingo and I are 16, and this is common knowledge and has been repeatedly acknowledged by Emma in the past. She would often call herself the server mom. Courtney?
Oh no, Courtney!
Courtney?
Courtney? Courtney Flash! No!
Good. We know you're a cringe lot with inflation and the like. Yes, I absolutely fucking adore it. I can't live without it. Oh, okay, so we just straight up admit to it. Never mind.
Thank God when people just tell on themselves, because I was like, you know, it can be hard to just identify. It's like, oh yeah, I love it, bro.
Does this make you uncomfortable? You're always talking about my kinks. I thought y'all wanted to hear about it. Like, what's wrong, bro? Okay, so we just admit it. Great. Thank you, Amo. Thank you.
Hey, you kids are talking about my kinks. Why are you complaining now?
I'm 16 here. She makes it out as if we are the ones to bring these things up. It's always her unprompted. Great, so she's doing it again, where she places the agency on the minor.
She's like a weird old man with like his fucking like long coat, and he has a bunch of like pregnancy and vor art in the coat. It's like, hey kids, you are looking at me. You want to see my vor art?
Oh my god. I got a roommate over a joke. This is my legacy. 1672. Not Baiji. This is Senate.
Oh no, that's Baiji mentioned.
Oh my god, can I still find that? I wonder.
Because people are seriously asking this. No, you may not post your tits. Why is this always like fucking poor Baiji who has to catch people do that shit and make a rule?
Jesus
like, I feel like it's not the first time that somebody does like has inappropriate behavior and Baiji has to be like, rule, please don't be weird.
Also, yes, Yen, they're evil. They're still friends with a sexual harasser that sent porn unprompted to people in chat, and also made porn of their characters unconsensually. And they still are friends with them up until 2026, we went over that earlier, and they were really fucking weird around children when they were 18 to 19 years old. So, here's your quick TLDR for you. Smile. Considering the fact that you are the one who consistently brings up my age, and the fact that this is a safe for work server with no ties to your kinks, yes, extremely. Loser! As a joke, and you constantly rub it off anyway. We were talking about how your kinks make us uncomfortable, not that we want to hear about them, it's just very evident. Not Tingo with the I don't give a fuck girl, you're a child. Shush.
Jamie, just seethe? Hello? See the minors, you'll see my fucking fetish porn whether you like it or not.
Oh my fucking god.
Like, this is... What do you mean seed? Hey, please, can we not see your fetishistic works in a public server as 16 years old? Seed!
Seed! You will see the porn whether you like it or not. I need to actually talk to you guys about that weird fetish vibe sometimes. My vibes can't be that fucking weird. You just admitted multiple times that these were your kinks and your fetishes. What do you mean?
Yeah, and especially, like, people just said, I don't want to talk about your fetishes or have it shown to me. Oh, I need to talk to you guys about my weird fetish vibe. No, stop doing it!
Stop it! Here are some
Oh my
screenshots
God.
from the
Can I
host.
try and convince these minors to interact with my fetishes?
Can I talk about my fetishes more?
Yeah.
Also,
Please.
here are some screenshots from the HMT's host comic server, which she would post about her breasts and bras so often that mod action had to be taken. Please refrain from posting mature content about yourself. I understand that you are just showing the price tag, but the conversation can become uncomfortable for a server which contains people under 18. I also want to make sure you don't get unwanted attention. Based. Great mod. Ah, okay. I'm okay with the attention though. Curving bitches is what fuels me. Ammo. Bestie. That's fine if you are, but please refrain from doing that in the server where there are underage people. Thank you for understanding. Here are screenshots from her old Tumblr as evidence of the war fetish, as evidence that she made people uncomfortable in Discord server, got banned for it, direct harassment towards the server. Sound familiar? She mentions having these screenshots as evidence of stalking. Sorry, that isn't going to cut it. I have these screenshots because the host of the HMT asked me for direct proof on wherever I could get it. They implicate Ammo in inappropriate sexual behaviors in HMT, as well as they highlight her habit of harassment. This is actually true, because, like, if you're trying to make the argument that Ammo was posting fetish content about, like, their kinks and shit, it would probably be a good idea to get proof that that's actually a kink to them before you post it. Also, Lou with the 10, I feel like saying this for the record. The Sona font shows on myself was from when I was 16 to 17, and I wasn't even my Sona before before Lulu. I met Lio summer of 2024, but after I had already turned 18. Well, thank God you clarified, and I'm sorry that you keep being weaponized.
It's the fact that this person dug so far back to redesign some random internet person's Sona. Like,
Yeah,
this is insane to me.
also while we have them trying to be like, guys, I'm not a stalker. I'm not a stalker. Guys, I don't do that. Like, okay.
It's the minors that are stalking me. The minors want to see my porn.
The minors did it.
This is like, we're laughing, by the way, but it's very much like, what the fuck, okay? It's very much like, we're like, what the fuck is happening?
I have to laugh because otherwise I just crash out because this is insane. Like, how can you be like, I understand that if you're young, there's this small period where you don't immediately grow into an adult just because you grew up, like just because you turned 18. There's time where you have to learn what's appropriate to do as an adult and what isn't. But Amos is not learning. Amos is being actively told, don't fucking, I say Amos, I don't mean the commentary guy, but like Amos is being told, don't do this, and then says, but I want to though. Like, no. No, bestie.
Yeah. And then Amo was like, reminder that Amo during the call was crying and saying, I don't realize, I don't know, guys, I didn't realize, oh. Like,
I didn't know. I didn't know.
I don't know.
This next one is very important. Haha, fuck the server, go fuck with them, link to join. We removed you from the server because we found your blog and many of the other members were uncomfortable with the content you, a 17-year-old, indulged in, for example, the war stuff. We also don't appreciate the racist, transphobic, and intolerant nature of your posts and beliefs. This is why you were asked to leave and why you had to be removed after you tried to immediately come back. We do not tolerate that kind of behavior. We do not tolerate that kind of behavior, especially don't tolerate the behavior you're posting the link to the server, which we had to close creating invites because of you, full of minors and innocent children. We don't have nothing wrong, and we do not deserve the kind of treatment you're encouraging. Hopefully you can reflect on yourself. I know this is old, but please ask yourself if this... Yeah, okay, I mean, not the worst. Where she exclusively interacts with war, pregnancy, gain, weight content. Oh, explicit, not safe for work images. No, well, we're gonna see if I have to massively scroll through this. July of 2024 update. I have previously kept this account totally private out of respect, but since she continues to refuse to own up to posting fat fetish content, even having the fetish at all, I do not think I should be respecting her privacy in this regard. Here's your proof. Uh-huh.
Yeah, I do see. Yeah, no, I see.
I'm just gonna do this, and we're just
Yeah, it
gonna
is the
leave it.
type of.
Why is everybody wanting me in DMs right now? Come here. What did you do, Yen? Thank you, Yen. I wonder if I can pull this up on OBS real quick so people can see it. Yen made me art of what I am writing down right now. Let's see. Get a sensor screen. Yen, I have a sensor screen. Stop yelling at me. Stop.
Don't yell at her. She's so small. She's so tiny. She's just a woman.
she see, now I'm not showing what you made me in because you're evil. She very regularly. Also, digital sketch with the 10. I will prefer the device that makes logs into tiny sticks. I'm not sure why it is censored society. Thank you. She very regularly makes and retweets vile fetishized statements about fat pregnant people while being disgustingly fatphobic in non-sexual context. Uh-oh, looks like eating disorder Twitter got mad at me, Lamau. Go eat a burger instead of trying to fuck with me because I got through anorexia and will stay at my healthy weight of 125.7 ibs as of March 2022.
Ibs?
In pounds? Is it pounds?
Yeah, it's pounds. Ibs.
Oopsie.
Pounds, bestie.
Oopsie. Accident. Also, people are asking to see the census screen. I wonder if I still have it. Where is it? There it is. I have the.
So Yen,
oh, it doesn't work. I'm so sad.
Yen demands for her stuff to be shown.
Fine, come here, Yen. I wonder where this even saved, so I can go and find it. Is it in my download order? It is. Gimme. Yen made me a thing of like, here you go. This is what I'm writing right now as we're streaming. Here you go. You can enjoy it for a little bit. I will use this as my sensor screen, I guess. This is now my sensor screen. Okay, so let's see. She follows exclusively word, fat, feederism, and pregnancy porn accounts, and that's whatever, man. I think people should enjoy what they enjoy. However, they should not be able to lie and claim that the art they post around children is innocuous and unsexualized if this is the type of content they're consuming and creating. Correct. Correct. Very nice. I asked HMT alumni to come forward with any experience they could remember with Ammo behaving sexually in these spaces with minors. At any point in time during HMT, the Splinter City server, or anywhere else, did Ammo Nightphone Art ever speak sexually or explicitly about herself, her characters, her relationships, or anything else? I can confirm she would make sexual remarks and jokes in voice chats, and there's at least 2 separate occasions in different AUX that, they were minor at the time. I actually have one that she went about, her character sucking Blackmore's dick and even making a comic about it. At the time, I was not the most smart person and just brushed it off as a funny joke, but she really did talk about it a lot in VC. Okay, so this is just testimony confirming that she was very much sexually talking about things. In VCs and in... okay. If I remember correctly, you can still find the comic where Kate is sucking Blackmore's dick in the server. Great. Awesome. Thank you. No one ever consented to this. This is a server full of minors. She was asked both politely and not so politely to stop on multiple occasions, but went even harder on this behavior out of spite. Here's our own informant confirming this. Shortly before being banned, she created a roleplay server called HMT After Dark 17+. The server image was of a character pressing their breasts against the screen, and there were suggestive settings such as hot springs. I want to make it clear that no sexually explicit roleplay ever took place, but I believe that with Ammo's inability to engage in conversations non-sexually, it would have occurred had the server not been so short-lived. So Ammo made a 17+ server when they were 18? And 19?
Yeah, that is a part, because After Dark just means like a not safe for work stuff, like something that's meant for not safe for work, so it's like
not happy with this. Do not like this. Additionally, she posted the link into her personal public Discord server in HMT, which housed easily accessible hardcore porn, with fetish porn often leaking into the site for work chat. Besides this, her server was also the vessel for bullying and gossip, which leads us to Ammo within HMT, bullying, gossip, and harassment. Okay, so I'ma be for real. I don't necessarily care. Like
Yeah.
after the whole like, oh, this person was weird around children and posted fetish content around children, but also remained friends with a sexual harasser. Apparently up until now, because it's 2026 and apparently they're still hanging out with Delta. So eh.
Yeah, and from what I'm reading, yeah, they do admit that even the people that Amo insulted were also like bullies or whatever. So I'm like, oh, it's kind of blood sports. It's a bit of whatever. If they were minors, that's nasty. But
Yeah.
also, if we're just gonna have a big wall of text saying, yeah, they were mean to people on the internet, I'm like, whatever.
Yeah, it's like mean girl behavior was normalized and encouraged by Delta. Delta, the sexual harasser. Okay, yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's most of the concern here is that the sexual harasser is right there.
Yeah, like
I will...
he's right there. Like I care particularly more about the whole like remaining friends with sexual harasser and defending sexual harasser and being weird around kids. So jokes with the context that okay, so this is about jokes with the context that Kane had told the server's older brother with a miscarriage. It is vile content warning. Amo and Tingo think it's very funny and still repeat the joke to this day. At the end of the current iterations of Amo's Google Doc on us, she states, all this over losing an argument to a dead baby joke. Here's the joke in question. Drop the joke.
I know I shouldn't laugh, but I read it. Go ahead.
Oh my god. How about you drop
they're called Ava!
Oh my god. How about you drop the convo like your mom dropped you on your head as a baby once in one case argument for post-birth abortions? Okay.
Actual replacement child is crazy for a rainbow baby.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Like, bestie, no. I don't think this should be allowed. I feel like we all have to complain about one another. The amount of dirt people have about one another is genuinely staggering. The shit I've been hearing is insane. There's even rules against picking fights against each other, but it seems like it keeps happening anyway. Like, I've been able to take up the banter as gossip guru, and I shouldn't be able to. I'm not going to pretend to be innocent because I've talked shit too, and I apologize for it here and now. I know that not all of us may get along, but at the end of the day, no one deserves to be talked behind their back. I don't think my hypocrisy is lost on me. I can't apologize enough. Honestly, I don't care. You decided to be friends with a sexual harasser. You're dead to me. Do not care. We have to permanently shut down voice and text channels. We have received more complaints on issues of spam, gossip, and political ranting that should not be happening. Okay, sure, don't care. 2 days later, she's banned. This is half because of the voice chat reports and half because of the small Google Doc I made. Okay, so this is the first Google Doc we were talking about. It was only compiled in the doc because it was too much for a Discord conversation. It was never meant to start drama. It was a plea for help, like consider actions against somebody who has been an active detriment to the community. Okay. Tingo leaked the Google document I made. Aha! I had sent it to people who were depicted. Okay, yeah. Outside of HMT, bullying, gossip, harassment. I'm just gonna, like, go through this.
Yeah, because, like, is it gonna be, like, Senate screenshots?
I wonder. Okay, Ammo reloaded. I'm so fucking done. Amoretta, Forest Gatekeeper. She unbanned. Yeah. Not the dramatic posting with, like, this girl.
Blue Diamond.
Hello. Mr. Make 2 alt accounts, vent art, okay. Mutilating dolls of characters, okay.
Okay.
Something important to know about Tinger is that he has no internal morality or values. He will switch up who he's friends with based on who is winning and will do whatever to belong. Oh, that's a lot of... Yep, okay. Slurs. Real talk though, don't send death threats to your enemies. I went a bit too crazy and I did it to get the fucker away from me, like shooting in self-defense. I am not apologizing, but I regret it. Not gonna lie, if I wasn't an oath of silence, I would have popped shit months ago, but these nightmares keep haunting me. I've got a few Google Docs and drives with your damn names on it. In this holiday season, I might just be dropping ice. Check your fire, bitch. Crazy how quiet they get when I pull up for a brother. They were expecting Tingo to... Okay, great. I don't care. 2 of our friends get banned for allegedly making threats towards the moderators. Oh wait, is this like real life shit?
Yeah, like I think like at some point Amo said earlier she was talking about like putting people's info in a doc and dropping
Yeah.
it. I think that's what
That
she
they
was
were
meaning over there, which is
despite Amo recently using my real first name and Kane's real last name as means of intimidation. There's also the time she posted the outside of someone's house and their license plate in cancellation Instagram story. Oh. Girl.
hello.
Bestie. Aha. Oh, great. One of them threatened to make a call-out and Amo had to talk them down. Please note that this doc is largely accurate timeline-wise, but okay. Amo's friends rejoined a new OCT, I don't care. Like, I'm just gonna skip over this because, again, it's, like, kind of, you know.
Yeah.
Separate friends of ours writing edgy poetry. Great. Awesome. Love that. Oh, the self-victimization, great. I'm the person that had to deal with months of bullshit. I'm the person who got kicked from HMT. I'm the person who has to deal with people stalking me. I'm the person they're bullying. I'm the person. Why can't they leave me alone? Usually when I'm afraid, I'm left to scare whatever is scaring me away. I'd say I'd call the police when men followed me home. I'd say I'd kill people when they threatened me. I said I would shoot up the school when I was being bullied. I've bluffed and I've bluffed and I've bluffed. Nothing has happened. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but maybe it's time to stop bluffing and actually start attacking. I've been gathering new evidence from men's, and I've already got a mountainous of old stuff. I'm done playing games. They cross me one more time, I won't hesitate anymore. I'm sick of it. I'm fucking sick of it. I don't care who gets hurt, regardless of age, of race, regardless of gender. I'm going to stop this little charade. I'm not above exposing myself for the sake of exposing others. When it comes down to brass tacks, I've got a generally clean state of any misdeeds in the past that I can apologize for and learn from. Well,
Did we learn? Did we truly learn?
place with hair. What the fuck? But I'll make sure that there's no coming the fuck back from them. I'll bury them in the fucking ground, whether that be mentally or physically. You laughed at my cries for help, now I want to see you laugh at this. I'm sick and tired of being sick, and I'm tired of this fucking nonsense. I'm nobody's fucking clown, and I will make that clear. I'm nobody's fucking clown. Watch yourself.
The entire fucking circus, girl. What the fuck is this?
What is it?
You're
Jesus
every
Christ.
performer.
Weird fact
I'm
about-
gonna bury them literally. And like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
My goodness gracious. Here's Amo taking something that had nothing to do with her. Right, cool funny memes. Okay, great. Yeah, another drama. Funny how it seems to follow her everywhere. I swear to God. Who?
Welcome back.
Oh, hi. Hi, Love. Hi, Love.
I heard you guys needed a clown.
No, go away.
I was thinking of the Joker too.
When I was a boy, my father, you know what he did? He took a... he took a pencil and put it right up to my temple. You know what he said? He said, "Son, learn how to draw." And that traumatized me. And you know what that does to a man? Do you know what telling a man how to draw does to a man? It makes them do crazy things. It makes...
I hate it here. Man. I swear to God, I can't seem to escape drama in some ways. Guess I'll die. To everyone I've ever subtweeted, sorry and it will happen again. Not about you, but like, I'ma do it. No hard feelings though.
But we complain when people respond to us redesigning their characters in a server. Okay.
This controversy refers to when she posted this incredibly insensitive Spanish flu H1N1 influenza Gajinka in an Awk chat. Someone who nearly died of as a child makes it known that they were uncomfortable, and Amo pulls a "sorry you feel that way" while her buddies speculate and call the person a liar. I'm sorry, is this a Spanish flu? See? Yes. I see, kinda weird actually being a survivor of it from the early 2000s outbreak and seeing it, haha. Not sure how I feel about that. Was just checking to see if I could join this chat since I said I was gonna doodle later anyways. Sorry that happened. Do you like the OC though? Not really, to be honest.
I'm just gonna say it reminds me of the OC that is like the Twin Towers, the 9/11 cat OC.
Yeah.
That has the Twin Towers pattern, you see what I mean? Or did you not see it?
Oh my god, oh my...
That's the same vibe. Because I'm like, you can, you know, if you want to make a point in your story, and it's like, I don't know, you're trying to show, you know, somebody who embodies whatever. But like, what are you doing? We are not a doctor. What are we doing? This is goofy, right? It's not like the most egregious thing ever, but what the fuck?
Oh my hi, Demigorgon of Pestilence here, Midnacht. The HO is not corona, but it's still dangerous and very deadly on its own. Keep clean, stay safe, get vaxxed.
Reaping souls is hard is absolutely insane though.
It's
That's
given...
like a little ghoulish.
Yeah. The virtual signaling here is especially offensive considering she also made COVID-19 gajinkers and retweeted a bunch of denialism anti-vax shit. This is the disease that almost killed me in March of 2023. As always, good classy stuff here, just zero consideration for anyone else on this earth. Low-key feeling petty. Oh my god.
Hello.
Good time to inform you all that I severely harmed my girls that had bullied me in the point to past of doing it. Had severe head trauma. Oh, I love just casually, like, talking about crimes I've committed. What the fuck, Amoretta?
They only stop when after I punch the desk into them. Hello? What do you mean by this?
Oh my god.
Is this supposed to be an indirect, like, oh, feel threatened, the people on the internet who upset me? Like
oh,
hello?
there it is. There it is. Sorry.
Oh.
I know people like this first aesthetic and they're the most toxic bitches ever. One of them accused me of making feral arts and Rio Aesthetics is like a cute band-aid on dick run, I swear to god. Team Star Cupid at 9 for 9, looking at animal genitals to get a sense of biological scaling. Presented
I
with
need an explanation.
Yeah.
I need a severe explanation.
Presented without comment, she drew feral, although cartoonized porn. I don't know what to tell you. If you think I'm going to share that around, you're very wrong. She continues to draw animal genitalia and then turns around to make fun of what Kane and I draw in private. Interesting. May 2024 update. She likes to focus on this feral pornography section and make several different claims and accuses depending on the day and who she's talking to. She has said that it doesn't exist, it does exist, but it's not feral, that it is feral and it's her character, but that someone else drew it, that it is feral, but she was groomed into drawing it. Oh my god. So,
oh my god. It's topical? Hello? It's topical.
also, Seraphy, thank you for the, I had one of my, for the $10. I had one of my ex-friends take pictures of my car knowing it was mine and it ended up going ballistic on them because they kept showing up to my workplace to lighter. It actually made me hate my decals. Oh, I'm sorry, babes. Now back to the feral porn.
Biology student, what the fuck do you mean by scale? That's me exactly. Because, okay, like, I was open coming into this stream to hear, maybe we misunderstood. Maybe there was more to the story. And I'm sitting here like, do we really need to know more about the story? I don't know anymore. Yeah, and I'm going to find you, by the way.
I'm not calling out Ammo on drawing feral porn, though the image I saw is disgusting. It only has a place in this talk because she was posting it in a server she allowed minors into, and because she continually brings it up as a joke, as well as accused to be a minor. I have no idea what the truth regarding the origin of these drawings is, we will likely never know. Anything she can lie about she does, the images in this scenario are not what matters, the distribution is. No, the images kinda matter too. Drawing feral porn is not good. Of course, I cannot blame anyone for being disgusted that Ammo would make this content, but it is not a highlight of this document, and her zeroing in on it is simply an attempt to deflect from other serious issues. Yeah, anyways. Okay, so this is more drama, more interpersonal nonsense.
Your mom had a
miscarriage
in
in your
apartment.
Bro. Tingo is getting a designated section in the doc because he would just love that, but I will showcase this behavior. Okay, yeah, so this is just proof that these people are, like, knowing each other and defending each other. Okay, great. You're
right, whiteboard. No, that's funny, though. I gotta acknowledge it.
My goodness gracious. Here's Ammo doing the same thing via proxy. The proxy mentions asking me the same thing. I am asked not to be involved with the area. Okay, sure, I don't care. I'm saying I don't care in the sense of, like, you know, the interpersonal drama is kind of, you know... Okay, so this is the one we found earlier, where they made this long-ass thread. I'm done fighting my demons. I'm impaling them now, I'm hoisting them up for the world to see, and you all will see. I'm done hiding. This doc was a year in the month of making of cover-ups, but it is finished. It's messy, but it is mine, so with no delay I want to give my last step away from the drama. Okay. As you posted this doc like a dozen times, and each time no one cares, I'm not going to dig it up each instance. Well, oopsie. The right never ends. Has continued even as we approach 2024. I blocked her not safe account because it popped up in my recommended follows. She was planning on using it for that. Okay, I don't care about the porn you draw, Ammo. I really don't give a shit. Actually, I do, because if you draw feral, I do give a big shit. I do not give massive, you know, I give massive shit if you draw feral. So this is like, okay, okay, this is just them bringing up a kid. It must be so pretty, like Aphrodite must have blessed me something fierce if men are willing to give me more attention than their own girlfriends. Ammo,
Post
sit
picture.
down.
Go ahead.
We get go dox. Give me a face real quick, and then
Yeah,
we can have a
Sure.
conversation about that. You, me, and
Yeah.
the feral porn you're drawing.
That's gonna be your mugshot.
But also, Saint's right. Each time I say I don't care, I mean it's not relevant. So it's just, you know. In February 2023, Kane and I, as well as a handful of friends, were roped into a drama. Okay, Not tries to cancel us on Twitter. Oh no. Plus, Amma feels the need to insert herself because she stalks her account 24/7. So much fun that this person says they're not stalking, but then just appears in every drama ever. This isn't misprinting, there should never claimed it was. Blatant rip-offs. Is this art drama again? It is. Nice.
Wait. Just, yeah, they admittedly have like the 49 pages. That's what we went through, right?
Yeah.
49 pages we were made in a, yeah.
That's the first one, yeah. And, well, like, their first reply, yeah. Doing everything in my power to stay sane and stable and not write a giant Twitter thread exposing this little bastard as the hypocrite he is. Okay. I think we should start doxing and exiling people who hurt others. This is really funny because they're later gonna get mad at Lio for doxing, but, you know, smiles very sweetly. Okay. I think there's some idea among the informed that this is a back and forth thing, but for like every 100 tweet Emma makes about me, I make one or two. After years of this, I'm pretty good at just ignoring her bullshit, especially because I know damn well it eggs her on. The great character theft allegations of August 2023. Okay, so this is like not relevant. It's like the typical like ACC drama of boohoo, my character got stolen. Comparisons. The Asian theming, prominent use of the color purple, not the fucking color theft too, bro. You be for
stole
real.
The color purple? The book? The color purple?
Be for real.
Yeah.
My god. Purple is associated with death. Okay, still exists on her Twitter.
We're saying that you stole my hooves. Ugh, I'm just seeing things as we go. It's like, this is bullshit. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's just jump the shark. Motives. Me when I lie.
It's more so like Amoretta is so obsessive with people that they're gonna compare their overseas with theirs, and I'm like, look at this. Like, are these two that are being compared? Like, this is ridiculous.
Yeah, like these are not. Oh god, they have a horn and they have 2 legs. Oh no.
Yeah, I'm like, this is so common, dude. Shut up.
Yeah. What's this? It's a real shame. One of her friends DMs Kane. Okay. Good old Tingo, two-faced as ever. Okay, the Catalyst, the Gala event. I think this is just a retread of like what we already went through. Like the dramas we've already touched.
Yeah, it's a bit of like the same patterns of behavior.
Ready with the 5. If you think this is bad, wait till you hear about Gacha Life OC theft. I will not touch Gacha Life with a 10-foot pole. I will rather just unalive in Minecraft. Okay, how about you get 3Ds to show me all the evidence you keep threatening? You have, bring it all out so I can disprove it. You mean the part where you're friends with a sexual harasser? That part? The part where you're fine with posting sexual art and fetish artwork around children? November 8th update. The secret she was threatening to post is revenge porn. Underage revenge porn that Kane was pressured into creating and recording when he was 16 years old. What? Pause. I'm sorry?
We hit the first tower, I think. Just above. Is the screenshot related to it, by the way? Like, the screenshot just above November 8th.
Let's see. Okay, so this is
Not
6
this
hours ago. Received Strapping You Stupid Google Plus account. Okay. You Sammy, but you missed the 3 days. Oh! If you missed the 3
Yeah.
days mark, I tell everyone a little secret about your boyfriend that will really put this drama into perspective. Oh!
So okay.
Okay,
So you wanna reveal that somebody like was forced into making porn as a 16 years old?
and
That's your revenge?
Okay, so Amoretta's completely fine with being friends with a sexual harasser up until this year. Posted fucking fetish porn and not safe for work shit around children, and now planned, as a fully grown adult, to share the fact that a 16-year-old was pressured into creating revenge porn and possibly sharing that?
Because like that's worse because the content she's spreading, so she possesses that content, she spreads this. It's like CSCM. Like she has content of a 16-year-old who made fetishistic content.
The content she is spreading is a small collection of war ASMR YouTube videos that he was coerced into making by fetish minors just like Ammo. She's distributing that on her Twitter for no reason other than to shame him for being exploited as a child. So she's posting the videos that a child made that were fetish content. She posted that? Ammo! Ammo! Bro!
That is crazy. Like I don't even know what to say at this point.
Oh,
like,
bitch!
What? Why do you have that? Why did you keep that? Why are you? Oh my god! Block people! You dumb bitch!
Oh my fucking god! The holy lord! Sorry,
By the way, apparently she did. Like, that's next. I read earlier we're working on getting it taken down, but Fawn just said in your chat that she linked the video, she archived them, and she shared the videos.
I am going to kill something. Something's is going to end with me today. What chipper? The fuck do you mean that as a grown-ass adult, you shared that? I am going to kill something. Like, what the fuck? Also, I'm gonna, totally unrelated, but I'm gonna put my current Discord code in the chat for you people because somebody said it was expired. But holy fucking shit. Girl literally just said, yeah, I'm gonna post, like, revenge porn. Or, like, I'm gonna post sexual material child created for the funsies. She has an archive which she claims was created by someone else, but the archive is dated at the very same time her response doc went up, viewer's choice. I will not be distributing this document for obvious reasons.
Yeah, no.
I mean, yeah, fair enough, honestly.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna... okay. It's funny, it's even funnier how the only time this had suddenly become an issue in the first place was when you wanted to host an event, but I was hosting one prior with Kelly and not the years you had prior to this. This happened in 2021, you had 2 years to pipe up, why now? Okay, so this is just, they're just going back to the other stuff.
I think it's, yeah, again, defending their friend Delta. I think they're like, oh, you didn't talk about the fucking thing with Delta early enough or whatever, or am I incorrect?
Do we want to play a fun little game? Because, you know...
Oh god, if it involves alcohol, I can't play it, but go
No,
ahead.
I'm not gonna do that, but I'm gonna... Where's my Twitter?
Your Twitter.
No,
You
I
wanna look
need-
into their stuff? Yes,
No.
okay, fine.
Shh. Just... Where are you? Hey,
Oh my
can
God.
you explain to me why you possessed and distributed a child making fetish content as revenge while you were a fully grown adult?
Careful!
Smile.
Careful! We're gonna accuse you of calling her a pedophile! 10 months of drama, girl!
Also, let me just go back to the, where's my second dog? Where's the... Okay, so we were down here. I'm gonna... Yeah, we're gonna go through this, and then I want the other one. Where's the January? There. I want this. Bloop.
This is completely insane. Out of all of the things, because I was like, the most that we're gonna have on this person is that they vibe with a sexual harasser. Turns out, yeah, I know why they vibe with a sexual harasser. They're one.
I just... I'm gonna leave this up for now. We're gonna go through the rest of the doc, but like...
Tactical CSCM fucking drop. Like, girl, what the fuck is wrong with you? Tactical CSCM is crazy.
I just... What even possesses you to not only, like, get that and like, have it and hold it until you can use it, but also then actually post it. Like, you'd think somewhere within this, you would be like, hey, that's probably a bad idea. Like, I probably shouldn't do that. Like, just...
Here's the thing. Even if we're going by, like, we're being really, psycho-rigid about this and we're like, we don't have proof that they have it, that they will post it. Like, clearly there was a thread being made about this shit. And I'm like, are you for real? Are you for real? Like, even if you don't have it, why are you threatening somebody about something that they were coerced in making?
Yeah, it's...
Oh, Norden is coming for your title.
Oh, no.
The Library of Senate, I feel like this is copyright infringement.
No, please don't copyright strike me, I'm so sorry.
This is the Library of Latter-day Senate. That's what you should write.
Oh my god. Oh, I'm so pissed right now. And ironically, like, this now explains why this person was so fucking worried that people are gonna bring the doc up again. Like, this is literally why this person was so fucking concerned. Because they knew we were gonna find that. And it's like, how can you be so fucking loud in Malcolm's server piping the fuck up about how you don't do ACC drama and how you don't get into drama, and then I find out you're friends with a sexual harasser, you posted porn around minors, and now that you had, like, sexual content a minor made when they were really young that they were coerced into, that you threatened and to post and then later made good on that thread. Like, what is wrong with you? Like, and ironically, what is wrong with you is,
This is so insane to me. It's like,
yeah.
why does it always come down to this? Why? Every time.
Okay, let's see, what's the rest of this? Okay, so, even funnier, okay, so they're just going back to the normal interpersonal stuff. Maybe it's just that there's so many damn things you're guilty of. Names and stories with no evidence. That's an interesting claims. They threw someone under the bus, and they blew their entire operation in two. Give me until later tonight, I will show everyone the chat logs. All the months with no evidence, and the evidence you post has literally come under fire from the original investigators. I'd shut up about Galachromia if I were you, Williams. Delta's victim 1 gave us clearance to do this after being called a liar for the uptenth time. You forced her to come out with her story, and I need to be granted this just this once, especially because you and your fucking ilk were allowed to tell us we deserve to die in your rinky-dink Google Doc manifesto. Fuck you, Amma, for placing your comics, your Twitter gala, your reputation, and yourself over real victims. You are disgusting. I hope this haunts you. The Google Doc. Okay. 21 years old and minors. What? If the drama happened when somebody was younger than 21, a minimum, I will no longer fucking read it, and it is probably stupid. Can we please stop making docs on kids? Huh?
The 20-year-old kid, this freshly 20-year-old fucking abused
This
minor.
freshly 21-year-old minor. My god. I mean, but I guess that explains why how they see themselves too, because they're like, oh, this happened when I was 18. First of all, it didn't. Like, half of this happened when you were older than 18. But also, She can braid one up on 16-year-olds, no problem. Note that nothing here is censored. I'll be referring to things that have not been previously covered. The relationship allegations. Kane and I never accused her of trying to get with the HMT host. Okay, the gossip server. With respect, I must ask who gives a shit. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. The wiki page edit. Whatever. Not that relevant.
It's like basically it's a list of like all the pettier stuff.
Yeah. In April, someone who had been a bit of a nuisance in HMT left the server. I am sorry, I should have not gone onto your Twitter and put down your thoughts. Okay. regardless of my online persona of starting fights, near adults, there it is. Oh my god.
The near adults, that new social class, I suppose.
I have to sleep, but expect a notice being mailed to you next week. Okay, Norton, I accept my punishment. I deserve this. Okay. Hero search oct. The random bit at the end. I don't have reason to defend this. As of January 2026, Ammo continues to tweet about me or Kane every other month or so. When I decide to boost the doc and retweet or quote retweeted, Ammo always immediately notices and launches back into older behavior. It happened frequently through 2024 and 2025, and I frankly cannot force myself to scour DMs with so many different people to find everything. You're welcome to use the search function on a Twitter and search my name, username, doc, HMT, and so on. Why don't we do that right now? Why not?
I was gonna say, like, let's check out January 2026. It didn't take that long.
Yeah, let's have a little tee-hee haha. Let's have a little funny. Let's, come here, Night Fawn. Come here. We're gonna do...
Face immediately your posts.
HMT, they are newest. Huh, I think somebody's been deleting posts.
I was gonna say, because there were some in 2024, and I'm like, huh.
Hey, yeah, okay, so this is with Saint of Stories. Like, this is like a few days ago when, is this another dogs?
Oh, January the 9th, by the way.
Oh, she keeps, oh, interesting. Yeah, I do have to talk this often because of the false claim you make, January 6th. It's bothered me in having my doc on me. Oh, yeah, so that's not...
I want to note, I fucking hate when people, like, it's like you're vague posting about somebody who's, like, I don't know, saying something about you, and I'm like, this always is a red flag to me. If I see somebody doing nothing but, like, indirectly posting about somebody, and they're like, oh, I'm responding to someone who's stalking me, and I'm like, you sound like the stalker, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I should respond to that person.
Yeah, that's all. To the reader, thanks for reading. I know this was long and I apologize. I tried hard to be concise. This is something worth warning the public about. Actually true! Like, for once, I kind of wish it was more than a Google Doc, because this is actually, like, really insane. To just have somebody, like, be arguably very much... Like, we can make the argument here that, like, it's not fully proven because some of the shit obviously doesn't have proof, but I am more inclined to believe the doc maker than I am inclined to believe Ammo. So, girl.
Yeah.
No wonder you're deleting tweets, Ammo. No wonder you're so scared of people bringing up the document, because if anybody reads the full pages... Smiled. I made it for the 16-year-old girl who watched horror every day as this grown woman spread lies and slander simply because she was banned from a Discord server. I made this for Delta's victims, okay? You need to get help, I'm serious. Taking such genuine cruelty, You will find another 16-year-old to tear apart, but this one won't have the support system I had, and your behavior will cause something permanent. You are so wrapped up in your selfishness and egomania that I'm not certain this will get through to you. For obvious reasons it didn't. Like,
Can you imagine? 3 years after you got banned from a server, you're still whining about the people in there? Can you imagine?
Yeah, I can't even imagine, like, the fact that I am called out for things as heinous as, like, posting porn around kids and, like, being friends with a sexual, like, harasser and wanting to post revenge quote-unquote porn or, like, videos of a child being coerced into sexual acts. And I'm just, like, focusing on, like, oh my god, people are still gossiping about me. Girl, you have bigger issues. Bestie, you have bigger issues. Is this the 6-page doc? Oh my god, they replied to a 86-page doc with 6 pages. You're
at least not much to read for you. Well,
I mean, I guess
there's a lot of there's a lot of compact text, to be fair, because the other ones, at least, they have like screenshots. Here, that's a lot of oh my god, me, a victim of years of sexual assault and abuse. Fuck you. Immediately.
I like using the sexual abuse of others to paint me as a bad guy simply for being friends with him while being unaware. So you're no longer being unaware. You were unaware pretty quickly and you stayed friends with him anyway.
Yeah.
You even acknowledged that he was a sexual, like a sex pest, and you stayed friends anyway. So no, your involvement was not non-existent. The fuck? Connecting him to me on multiple occasions just to further dirty my name and smear me. Yeah, because you remain friends with a sex pest, with a sexual harasser.
Me, a victim of years of sexual assault and abuse. Surprise! being abused and being assaulted doesn't prevent you from being a terrible person to other victims of sexual abuse and assault. In fact, there are quite a few people who use it and weaponize it to hurt people. You're welcome.
Also, Fawn just said, I don't know if you know this, she has a response doc that is 200 pages long. I did not read it. Frankly, I don't want to read it either.
And by the way, we got Cinti who just said, Amo is actively deleting stuff as you stream.
Oh, Limau. Sorry, Amo. It'd be a shame if I compiled all this in a proper video, huh? That'd be real shame. Instead of forcing people to watch 3 hours of me streaming. Smiles.
Jesus Christ. And Fawn just said that she has a 200 pages long response doc.
Yeah. Somewhere. Let's see. Where is this? I think this is
You think
the
you
link.
have it?
Maybe. No, okay, so this is not it. This is the 22 pages. Okay. Well, maybe if I come across it, I'll pull it out, but it doesn't seem to be linked here, so... Yeah. So you took 3 pages out of an 82 document to talk about a sexual abuser's 82 pages, and 3 of them were about a sexual abuser. Yeah, because the document wasn't about Delta, it was about you.
Yeah, right.
It was about your behavior. That's why there's not, like, a million pages on Delta. It's about you. And you being friends with him. Delta was only brought up because you remained friends with him. So let's not...
By the way, I would argue that the whole doc was about a sexual abuser because there were 2 sexual abusers in this doc, but that's...
who would say that so loudly?
Oh, who said that?
Who said that? Who?
How dare you?
Oh my goodness. Oh, Yen got blocked too. I'm so sorry, Yen. Oh, you got blocked. Oh. Well, it's about using my friend's bad behavior. You mean your friend's sexual harassment?
To spear me. To smear me. Wow, to spear me. Yes, I wish it speared you, bitch. But to smear me.
Oh, you have a copy? Saint, you have a copy of the 200-page document? Gimme. I'm curious. I want
It's like saying, yeah, I'm friends with a sexual harasser, but guilt by association? Like, yes! Actually, yes! Correct! What is wrong with you? What do you mean, guilt by association? Fuck you!
It's also like, none of these allegations would hold water otherwise, so you acknowledge that Delta was a sex pest, but then you're like, actually, none of these allegations hold well. Like, pick your lane, bro. Pick it. Amoretta made a boob joke. That means she's being explicit around minors. Bestie, you did more than that. Okay, let's not lie.
To it. That's the funny part. Like, is that Amoretta admitted to it because we have like all these pictures of like all these screenshots of them having conversations with people about how much they do it. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
Did you not read the docs and the proof in the docs before responding?
It's more like I think she's purposely picking the parts that would be less damning. So she can be like, oh, I was only chastised for posting about my boobs. No, you were chastised for posting fetish artwork and safe for work comics that weren't that safe for work and not stopping when people told you to stop. Like, bestie. I hiccuped, God bless. Bestie. Oh, it was a fuck up and I don't think I'll be doing it in inappropriate spaces again in the future. Good. Delete your channel next, actually. Delete your whole Twitter. I think you should not have
yourself.
Delete what? In Minecraft?
Yeah, in Minecraft.
It's like, I'm not even saying this to be like gay or anything, but the fact that you're still posting about this and you're not recognizing the problem with your actions means you shouldn't have a platform. Like, it's one thing if Amoretta came out and was like, actually, yeah, I fucked up, that was really bad of me, and I shouldn't have done this, and I'm sorry, versus, actually, people are stalking me and it wasn't even that big of a deal. No, it is that big of a deal, bestie. It's actually a really big deal. Lord. You also tried to accuse me of bestiality by saying I drew foul artwork, to which I say you are stupid for suggesting that because no, I didn't. I don't have a lot of things to say, but they don't have a lot of evidence, so I can't say a lot. Huh? Okay. Trying to use a very cropped screenshot of me explaining how far I would go for a world bullying joke tweet that a friend made. I just linked the small thread I did on here. If this is still here, that would be... Or did we delete it? Is it still here? No, it's still here. Okay, great.
You should probably take screenshots of it in case they delete it. Because if they're watching and deleting shit as we go, you might as well take screenshots real quick.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's on stream, so if I have to do...
It's true, my bad, it's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
I looked at the evidence they have for me drawing Feral being into Feral into world-building post. They also ignored the war crimes in favor of dicks. Little question for you guys. What's the furthest you've gone in the name of world-building? Looking up animal genitals to get a sense of biological scaling. Reading
That's
about
not a
war.
hypothetical. You're saying you did it.
Yeah. Like, I make different monster species and I need to know why things are proportions the way they are. Like, why can a snail not mate if its shell is left leaning, and what the hell is a...
Hectocotylus, yeah.
Bestie. I don't believe you is all I'm gonna say on that.
Yeah, like here's the thing, because I understand wanting to like world build, like you have monster characters and you want to look into things, but also like it's just you're presenting yourself in such a terrible way about literally everything that is even remotely sexual or sexualizable if you're a weirdo, that it's really hard to give you the benefit of the doubt. Like
Yeah.
it's really hard to see your side. Oh yeah, it was a scientific endeavor. Okay, question mark. What about all that? Girl.
As a standard, he made war ASMR multiple times and tied his full legal goddamn name for it. No joke, he did the exact thing he had. So you're telling me that the war ASMR you found, that he was apparently coerced into when he was a child, you got it, found their full legal name, linked the channel and the archive to it, and the ASMR here.
You made about the lamia eating you? Hello?
So
What is wrong with you?
you get accused of trying to post this as like revenge nonsense. So I'm obviously not going to click on any of that, just to make that clear right now. Like, I'm...
his full legal name? Like, you got the full legal name of somebody from when they were 16 and were coerced into posting sexual content, and you're linking people to all of these things? So what, they can go and shame him and harass him?
Yeah.
Hello?
And even, like, the whole idea, like, that, you know, maybe you didn't know, fine, good faith interpretation, you didn't know he was coerced in it. It's still sexual content that a minor made. Why the fuck would you link that and share that? What? I'm gonna scroll past the screenshot because I don't want people to see that, but... They said I kink-shamed them with their proof, so I'll just outright say it. Yes, I did in the privacy of my own dumb server. Okay, awesome.
Yes, I did!
You're into non-con size difference, what's not to laugh at? This is a joke, I do not care about like 20 minutes worth of weenie roasting, but to go off on a tangent, kink shaming is really dunk, especially when the kink isn't hurting anybody. I don't really care about kinks if it ain't animal abuse or child abuse, I really don't. Oh, you mean child abuse? Like posting a video of a child making sexual content? Smiles? Like, I really don't. It's a pointless waste of time to hate on somebody for their bathroom practices. I should not have done it either. That's on me. However, they tried to accuse me of a non-consensual fetish art, which I have already made 2 threats on, but I'll be linking the one dedicated to this exact situation here. I do not dare to click on this.
I don't think it matters. It's like, okay, you're into non-con, whatever. Whatever, it's...
Yeah. Oh, Fawn says, I got into one of those internet scrubber services on this, but I went pretty hands-off because this was so traumatizing, lol. I mean, yeah, you were a child when a lot of this happened, and this person targeted you, like, ugh. The other doxing thing with the core Instagram story is such an insane situation that it would need its own document, since it included the following: someone faking their identity, copyright cockfighting, the infamous Furry Valley, which shouldn't even really be mentioned here, due to their numerous horrible affairs, among other things. This means nothing and doesn't explain why you doxed somebody's, like, license plate. But okay. My private Discord... Huh?
For the teehees.
For the funnies. For the honey. My private Discord vents, because no, my Discord server was and still is private, had been around since June of 2021, are not reflective of who I am as a person, especially now. Actually, they are, if you continue with the behavior that you showed there, but whatever. I'll start with events and move on to the infamous drama chat, then some events are more damning and show exactly how much they stalked me. Okay, so I'm gonna be for real, none of this matters to me. None of this is relevant, because you haven't explained the part where you remain friends with a sexual harasser, you haven't explained the part where you posted fetish content around kids, and where you try to push boundaries even when they were expressed to you, and you barely even explained and actually linked to the sexual material a child made that you were threatening them with, so... None of this drama stuff is relevant to me at all. Fuck you.
Yeah.
The relationship allegations, I don't care. April 2021, I'm not going to apologize to Kane. This is my raw fucking opinion. How edgy you are. Okay, great, I don't care. I was actually given, a copy of the 200-page doc.
Woohoo! The
And
book.
I'm gonna very gently paste this in here and just take a look. I didn't want to make this document. Here are the other players in this game. Accusations, threats, doxing, harassment. Samara's document is a copy. On the lighter side, the Senate. Oh, see, I'm interested in this. In the document, a few unnamed drama YouTubers were brought up without being explicitly named. The YouTubers in questions were part of the infamous drama group formerly known as the Senate, now known as Catslayer. Oh, so somebody has been keeping up, and are currently disassociated from drama as a genre. One thing about the Senate, though, they sucked bad. Due to the trauma I had endured through all this, I will be assisted in part by a collaborator and consultant. The call that is mentioned in the document, this is a link to the unedited Senate call. I warn you, it is a hard listen. In that call, I also have the call, but you know, you can hear three people.
How nice!
You hear three people besides myself in particular: disgraced former YouTuber Hopeless Peaches, former Twitter artist Lumitru Art, and Twitter composer, artist, and musician Untitled Sunny. Sammy is right, they infiltrated my private server, made invites without any semblance of permission, and tricked me into a call. I, however,
tricked me into a call.
That's certainly a choice. I, however, never brought this drama up with him before the document's creation. The people traumatized me deeply over the course of an hour. I was lambasted, nothing was actually solved in the end. I was treated as worse than Camila Cuevas, a pedophilic YouTuber who groomed children, and even called Camila Cuevas 2.0, which totally isn't a kick in the face from Peaches, who made that situation worse, and was genuinely unhelpful and even dangerous, threatened multiple times with life ruination by multiple people in their call, had horrible accusations thrown at me that I had to scramble to disprove, and all of it was done in front of a massive audience. Some of the claims were so insanely slapdash that they could be disproved in a matter of minutes because they didn't actually bother to investigate any of the claims presented, such as when I was labeled as a zoophile, and the evidence was merely the fact that I had, at some point, entered the Furry Valley Discord server, but ignored the context of being a minor and going in there to admittedly harass people because I used to use the infamous gossip forum Kiwi Farms. Okay. Personally, I was shell-shocked. There are a few words that could accurately describe the emotional turmoil I felt afterwards, but I was flat-out gut-wrenching. After the call, Lumi came into the server to comfort me by making me do breathing exercises as if I just wasn't mocked relentlessly for over an hour, but after that my involvement largely stopped. I, however, wasn't alone in this call. My younger brother Tingo— Wait,
they're related?
Pause? Pause?
Hello?
Hello? They're... So you posted porn in front of your quote-unquote brother? And you talked sexually in front of your quote-unquote brother?
Because I'm like, are they related, or is it like, are you saying it's found family shit? Because that's a little...
I need help.
Oh.
Was also present and trying to help me out because I couldn't at the time. He was unable to talk. Tingo can testify since he was there, and this is what his testimony entailed. So I don't care about this testimony at all. You know why? Because clearly the fucking Tingo is biased.
With Tingo's fucking words, entitled Sunny, use a fat word to phrase for us. Bitch ass fuck ass nigga. This is like, you're putting it out there. Like, why don't you go and add that person on Twitter?
My goodness. Bro.
This is ridiculous.
Oh, she does the younger sibling thing with a lot of people, server month thing, so it's found family stuff. That makes the posting of sexual things in front of them still weird, though. Not gonna lie.
I hate it because this 16-year-old has been, was 16 at some point when they were an adult. They defend you. They defend you against everybody who says you're doing inappropriate things. This person is unilaterally on your side. And now that Tingo is an adult, they're still doing that shit with you. I'm concerned. I don't like this. I don't like
brother, the aftermath. The fallout after the Senate situation was honestly very dire. I had lost quite a few friends, and from the testimony of one person in particular, Sayer, who is affectionately named Angel as a part of our friend group's code, they were pressuring people to cut ties with me and seize all communication, treating people poorly for not doing so. Below is the testimony. They're right though, because like, you, bestie, you, like, with all the love in my heart, which is none at all, you remain friends with a sexual harasser despite being made aware of their actions up until, like, 2 months ago. You posted sexual shit around children, and when you were asked to stop, were like, haha, no, I don't care. You apparently literally wanted to spread a child making, you know, kink material because war is a fetish, so fetish material for ASMR. And what the fuck else? Like, yeah, you deserve to have your guys taught, like, bestie. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. So, okay, testimony. In this interview, there was another set of DMs posted. There was a conversation provided by Seer to me showing how tense they were and how Sunny had responded to their upset. Making this conversation what you will, but please know that Sunny had no hand in this being posted here. Since it was provided in the screenshots, it seemed only fair that people see what was presented in the initial conversations, but there are a few things that I think should be mentioned here. When was this made? When was this made? This was made in 2024. This is hilarious. Is this the thing on Twitter? When was this? That was... 1 second. What was this? I already forgot when this was made. So this was made in August.
8th of August, yeah.
So on the 7th of March, there's a very fun chat with Sunny on Twitter.com. Where Sunny's like, hey Amo, what an interesting comment to make. Hope you're ready for the consequences of your actions. Sunny, there will be no consequences. Neither you nor the pussyfield hugbugs who call the Senate scare me. And the fact that you still stand with them and their cronies after all they've done shows me that the only thing I will see is my name written as a tax. I don't have the rest of that. The tax on your karmic debt. I think it's about time I say this. Sunny, you're washed and you've been washed. You think having a good voice and being in a few shows is tantamount to a personality, sadly. You're just so damn shallow, you know that? Years on the stage, and what do you have to show for it? You let my stalkers lie on my name, you encourage them, and you're even trying to ghostwrite for them because you know that the doc they wrote on me is trash. You pulled me into a call and berated me for a fucking hour and a half, tore my name up, and for what? Because you wanted to feel saved and sanctified? Well, guess what? That feeling of superiority for making me cry once is the highest you're ever gonna get because of the way you behave. You end ever seeing heaven, bitch. Oh. So, why did that energy shift to way, I was bullied in Senate
right.
so quick?
Yeah, right. It's like, I'm a bully victim, but also, yo, bitch, fight with me on Twitter. The Twitter fights. Insane.
Sunny makes no attempt to try and actually elaborate on these points, but instead simply makes claims without any evidence and goes for the most uncharitable interpretation of my words and actions in that call, which is not surprising given the actions presented in the call itself and other calls like his call with Sasu Frasu.
Oh my god, not the Sasu mention.
Oh, we're never gonna be fucking safe, bro. Who are they, really? Come to find out, the people Sunny is giving this praise to, Sunny, Peaches, and Lumi, did not actually help the situation and have turned out to be beyond rotten people in the end. I have only had a few personal experiences with Untitled Sunny outside of the call, so I'd like to talk about that. Uh-huh. Oh, keep in mind that I asked the third party, a different YouTuber, for consent to use our DMs, and they declined, so everything will be testimonial until I get consent. After the call happened, I posted a comment underneath the video talking about the Senate and its wrongdoings. Oh, Kuma mentioned. Note my language in this comment, I'm not trying to make myself appear guiltless. Sure. I mean, yeah, because you're not addressing what's actually going on. Smile. I was contacted by this YouTuber as they had taken an interest in my comment. At the same time, Sunny got in contact with this YouTuber and called me a liar and claimed I created zophilic art. At no point in the situation had he even attempted to address his hypocrisy as far as I was told, because it doesn't fucking matter. Hypocrisy doesn't matter when we're talking about zoophilia and whatever the fuck else, bestie. Like, shut your mouth. From that situation, I got access to a very important piece of information that will be covered in a further section of the document. Aside from my personal story, this situation is not mine to cover. There are multiple videos covering the two degenerates that appear in the call, but for simplicity, I will just use Zagnokad's video. So much for you don't know who Zach is. So much for you don't know who we are.
Never heard of any of these people that I've made an entire document talking about.
Budgie, we're still on the Amoretta thing. Sunny did nothing wrong. Sunny is just mentioned here. There was also a call with Untitled Sunny by Kumo, but I will not link that call or any mirror archive due to the distasteful nature of the transphobia within it, even if I agree with his key points. I don't need a transphobic little bitch to speak for me. The Senate itself has quite a few videos on it by multiple YouTubers, so I will link the ones made by Lagavert, Streamline Workshop, Omnia, along with part 2 and a Kumo. Bro, does any of this even, is this relevant? No. Cool. The segment goes out to Catslayer and the Senate directly, so it isn't required reading. I don't have any intention
this
of
is so
being...
funny!
I don't have any intention of being a problem to you or starting anything with you as an entity or any of your users. Hello, are you sure? Are you sure about that? Despite everything that has happened to me by the hands of the users of that server, I don't intend on any big fight or argument. The segment is dedicated solely to showing how poor that server was, and still is at conflict resolution, that is all. My involvement with the Senate begins and ends with this call. And those 3 users, and the rest of them are not my problem, nor people I have problems with. Aha! Aha!
This is beautiful.
We're just gonna, yep. Okay. Hidden banter, please explain these club shitters to me in hyperfixation terms. Amoretta was Senate member. Amoretta, weird around children. Really weird around children, wanted to post fetish content child-made while being coerced into doing it as revenge. Also friend with sexual harasser, had call in Senate, didn't like call, cried in call, said would never become problem for Senate, became problem for Senate anyway. And now we're here. So...
And again, I will note, the only reason as to why Amoretta is now being talked about here is because Amo was in Malcolm's server, redesigning people's characters, shit-talking them, and also psychoanalyzing some of them in there, and when it was found out, people tried to bring the heat to them directly, like publicly, and Amo was like, oh no, why are they coming after me? You know, and then people found out, oh, that's Amo. So yeah, it's all their fault.
What is this? Okay, let's see. Formatting.
Yeah, under the deal, I agree.
Yeah. Okay. Infer something.
And the funny thing is, most of it is Amo literally admitting to doing that type of shit. When there's not enough proof, Amo just goes, yeah, I did that.
Yeah. And, like, this is also while I'm kind of just scrolling through this, because honestly, given that Amo already, like, admitted to it, their replies doesn't matter to me. The only replies we've got so far is I was groomed into it, the minors did do it, it was an accident, I was a 21-year-old child. Like,
yeah.
What's all this? Trying to ban love life, not peering into people's life. I don't know what Blackmore bestiality shit they're talking about, I don't care to find out.
The fucking...
There it is again. Woo!
Yeah. Oh.
The people I'm going against are relentlessly vicious and cruel. The tweet thread. I wish I could say this is relevant, but, like, honestly, this just feels like Amo.
It's about the document that we've been over, so we already know, you know.
Yeah, like we're already aware, and I honestly, the relevancy of Amo trying to excuse their actions is so beyond. Like, there's nothing that could explain why you were posting sexual content around children other than, oh, you know, I just wanted to. Or why you didn't respect boundaries when you were told to respect them and you just had haha-seethed about it.
That's
like,
the worst part too, because in the call, they're like, oh, I didn't know what I was doing. But then the minors literally express boundaries. It's not even like, hey, the minors didn't say anything and I continue because I'm neglectful. It's like, the minors are like, we're uncomfortable when you post this not safe for work stuff and constantly talk about sexual topics. And the bitch was like, seethe. The bitch said seethe to a bunch of minors telling them, please don't post inappropriate stuff around us. Like, holy shit.
Yeah, it's also, like, even this again, here they are painting him as a victim of me being sexual or minded, stating his age 16 while neglecting mine 18. Yeah, that's the point, that you were 18 and he was 16 and you posted weird shit, but he can still be a shitty person in spite of that. Like,
yeah,
this is dumb. Like, it's, I'm not going to post the conversation. Tingo couldn't be happier to give a public comment. I found the interviewed format useless here. We're siblings, even if not by blood, and we just decided Tingo should be allowed to speak his mind.
Oh my god.
Yeah, because he's defending you. Like,
Yeah.
he went into that Senate call defending you. Like, bestie,
Yeah.
no. Duplex is a weird one. Oh, there you go, Delta. Okay, I'm actually interested in this one. Delta is the person that, is the sexual harasser. Like, just to point that out to people who may be new to chat. For a while, I was hesitant to include Delta, but since he takes up such a genuinely massive part of the document that was meant to be about me, I thought it was only 3 pages. Pick your lane. Like, first she complains about it not being enough, and now she's like, massive amount. Like, ugh, I hate this bitch. For the sake of context, with the HM Media admin for the during these conversations, Mido state, oh my god, she just outs the victim. The victim's name.
Now, what concerns me is, like, because we're seeing this, and from what I'm seeing here, it's like, the person saying, I played along thinking the interactions were normal, but it's gotten crazy uncomfortable, I was speechless, and I'm like, maybe we'd need to look at, I guess, the interactions to know if, like, it was stated or not. But apparently there were more people than that, so I don't know that, like, it's, you know, I think it'd be good if we could see something, but if there were 3 different victims, I'm like...
Oh, yep, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, okay,
Do
cool.
we censor and go over it quickly, or what do we do?
That's a good... Okay, so I'm gonna plop down my funny
censor.
censor from Yen. I'm gonna
Yeah.
put that down here. I'm sorry for chat, you will not be able to see this, but we are, and that's good enough for me. We're just gonna scroll through this to see if this is actually... Yep, there's porn. There it is.
Yeah, and I want to say, like, the reactions, I suppose, yeah, that's pornographic.
Yep, that's... Oh my god,
There's no
this...
response from
Yep.
that person, though.
Yep,
This person
okay.
is saying nothing to you, you're just spamming porn as somebody who's not responding.
I'm just...
Did you notice? Like...
Yeah. Okay, no, I'm just... Okay, yep, no, we're just gonna... Yeah, okay.
Can we see the last one? Just the last one, there's like an interaction between the two of them, and I don't know if, like, it was a...
It's
Hey,
this.
being sending it over Twitter, second on Discord.
Sorry for anything weird I did. Okay, so I can show you guys that without, like, dying. Come here. Up, here you are. You can see this. Great. Hey, B, yeah, so here's, like, fucking Delta acknowledging what happened. You know, it was probably, so I'm here to apologize, I didn't mean to be weird, I just thought you were kinda cool and was hoping to be friends, but I'm sorry I started off on the wrong way, and I understand if you'd rather not hear from me again, so after this, I'm sorry for honestly anything I've done to help stop. Okay. Yeah, so this is just Delta straight up admitting to it. So...
Yeah, and from what we've seen, it was a lot of, like, super, like, spamming. We could still see it. Oh, well,
Oopsie! Well...
Too bad.
It's too bad.
You're groomed now, you're groomed. But yeah,
But yeah.
like, I would say far as I've seen, it seems to be, like, very much, this person barely responded and made, like, the shortest responses ever. I wouldn't agree that it's, like, somebody going, oh yes, totally, ooh-woo. Like, that's not what was going on, yeah.
Yeah, that's... okay. Yeah, so...
Especially when the person comes to you and is the first to say, if I were weird with you and overtly sexual, and the person's like, oh yeah, I talked about it with other people, blah, blah, blah. And then other people come out about it, talking about your sexually persistent and pestiferous behavior, I think that's valid.
Not the victim blaming. If you as an adult, not towards anyone, but as an example sense, make an admission towards not being able to inform someone of your discomfort, you cannot blame the other party for continuing to make you uncomfortable. How about, crazy concept, Amoretta, we don't send porn to like people we don't know. I almost said children.
Right.
Yeah, like how about we don't send unrequested, unconsensual porn to people? How about we don't draw porn of characters of people we don't know?
How about we learn that when somebody doesn't respond, that means I don't like you?
Yeah.
How about we learn, because that's the thing too, it's like, oh, if they don't say anything, that means yes. No, actually, when somebody says nothing, that means no, typically. Like, that's the thing. It's like, if somebody's consistently ignoring you, why do you still talk to them? Go away.
Yeah, I just. She alleges two other victims, but no point that screenshots shown. Okay. Being uncomfortable because someone's thinking they're closer and stepping over boundaries is always upsetting, and I'll never make a point to take that away from her. Actually, you did, though, because you repeatedly defended him up until 2026. So, you know. He realized, does he have to forgive him? Nobody is owed. He realized his mistake in not checking in or thinking that victim one and them were cool, only to be sharing that, and he DM'd her to apologize. Does this person have to forgive them? No, but I frankly don't care. Meaning I won't get mad at her, she never does. Nobody is owed forgiveness for their back actions, even if unintentional.
Unintentionally sending porn to somebody repeatedly, even when they don't respond.
Bro, best. I hate this so much, bro. However, on that same note, one cannot proceed to turn around and it doesn't. Oh yeah, so we're blaming her again. You know, strive to improve by seeking help in the safety net of people that can give them resources to improve. He sought my help after months of radio silence because we were not on friendly terms. He returned to my server around December of 2021. Given he lives in the same coast as me and wanted help with gaining access to resources like mental health care. Bestie, that's a sexual harasser. You don't have to be around them or help them. It's their job to become better, not yours. Okay.
You know what? Because Fawn asked a question. Can you send me a link to the little archive with the text, the back and forth between the first victim and that person? Because Fawn wanted to check something. Can you send me a link real quick? I'll be listening to you at the same time, but I want to check like a thing, and at least you don't have to go over it on stream again.
Oh yeah, but let me just switch this real quick so I don't show porn. Well. Yeah, I went over it because it's porn. I don't want to look at it. Here you are. Okay, so let me... I'm gonna go back to streaming so nobody gets traumatized again. I don't want to groom my audience again. Okay, so... Let's see. I did not trust them as people, though their claims weren't trusted by me at all. I was already shown that these women in these groups were not girls and would actively stalk me and share not safe for work I made as a child, so I refused to be a girl for them. Okay, so you were just being petty and that's why you're stuck around a sexual harasser.
Okay, there's a point, I'm sorry. Dude sends a picture of a naked girl, and the response that the victim says is, oh shit, nice, yeah, I'd love to see her armor. Like, please clothe her? Please put an armor on her? Like, hello? So yeah, looking over it, this person was not reciprocating every single time. They never addressed the sexual nature of the screenshots. And the one time where, like, they wanted to see something, it was, oh, I would love to see her actually wear clothes. Like...
Bro, I'm so... Okay, so this, okay, so this is not relevant because it doesn't go over Delta anymore. The darker side. Disturbing sexual behaviors around minors. So I was 18 years old in 2020. So they were 19 in 2021, as we suspected. Good to know. Okay. This isn't indictment. So we're kind of just blaming the server as a whole for sexual things being around. Okay, cool. Inability to talk about anything regarding pregnancy or eating without it being fetishistic, which is more, yeah, because it's literally what it is. This isn't even the first time my kinks were the center of their attention. This was a consistent point of contention in the original server, mainly instigated by the opposing side. Yeah, because you probably shouldn't talk about your kinks around, like, a server full of kids. Sick concept, I know.
I just see people sending a disgusted, like, fucking gif, and I'm like, are we for
mood? 2 comics and a testimony about them overhearing. Okay, so the comic. It's funny how you leave out the comic. Where is it? Where's the comic about, you know, her sucking dick under the table?
Oh my god.
I remember that comic. Where is that?
Those screenshots are, like, terrible too, by the way. Like, the fact you need to zoom in, like, horribly in order to see shit, I'm like, ugh.
It's really funny how, like, they leave out that one screenshot that would actually be relevant. because they have this one, which is, you know, the pregnancy one, and this one, which is the other pregnancy one, but they don't have the one where she's under the table sucking dick. So, interesting how we leave that out. Anywho, I have made sexual statements around, not towards. Who are you? Are you like who fucking was that? A Blaze?
I know what you mean. Who
And
was it?
the guy, I forgot what its name. What his name is.
Yeah,
Fucking,
it was around minor towards minor. Oh my god.
I forgot his fucker's name, but I know you know who I mean. The SEC
Yeah,
dude.
yeah. Because when I read that, I was like, ooh.
It wasn't towards.
Somebody in the chat save us. Who said that shit?
Cal, Blaze is his girlfriend. Who's his name? What is his name? I forget his name.
Oh yes. Oh shit. Caden Monroe.
Yes, that's the logic we're having here. I was not. It was around and not towards the child.
Yeah.
God. As a result, this is now fully 18 plus. Thank God. Good job. Bestiality fetishism. Aha, she claims that it wasn't, and actually it was feral, and I was groomed into it. Aha. Damning claims made, there's not a single piece of evidence supporting it. Sees the Senate why trusting YouTubers is dumb for context. Sunny, when he made an ass of himself trying to excuse me, the Senate why trusting YouTubers. Feral artwork of a rat. For a long time I had been denied showing the artwork, so I couldn't get my hands on it, but I finally got it, only to find out it was actually just furry porn I made in 2017, 2018 at the latest, when I was either 14 or 15.
We're gonna see penis. If you click it, we're gonna see penis.
I'm not gonna open it. I'm not. Yeah. Actually, you know what? We're gonna remedy my bad censor. Where is it? Where's my OBS? Massive
Make
censor.
it bigger.
Massive censor. Here you go. And now I'm gonna click on it. I'm gonna look at my OBS before I click anything. Oh yeah, that is straight up just a peanut.
Yeah.
Right.
It's a weird looking one, but
awesome. So glad I saw that. Good lord. Shown in his nails, in his quill genitals. Yes, he has that. So you're still drawing it? So you're drawing anatomically accurate?
Is it accurate, or is it just like monster looking? Do I have to look up if there are animals who have... Let me...
What kind of animal is he even?
That's a sort of like rat, but I need to check.
Please tell me which animal has quilled penises so we can put this to rest.
Let me check. Oh, echidnas do, apparently. Let me check further. Anatomy. Reproduction. I can't believe I have to look at it. Reproduction. Have a 4-headed penis. That's great.
Awesome. I'm so glad we learned. I'm gonna cry. I'm so glad we learned that.
So far as I'm concerned, it's not accurate. It's not actually looking like what an echidna has, but it's like just, it has quills essentially.
Yeah, like they don't specify what this is, and then there's just like a long segment about how like the legs are human-like, and interesting. You may notice that his legs are human-like, which is true in these pictures, but not true of his older designs, so you had more animal designs of this character. In 2017, he did have more monster-like legs. Okay, you were a minor when you drew that, so...
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna chalk it up to you were a kid, you were drawing weird things. So far, there's... Okay. Keeping an eye on you, but... Okay.
Side-eye. Criminal, offensive, bombastic side-eye. If I were to follow Sammy's definition of revenge porn, this would count as revenge pornography of an at-the-time minor. No, there's something vastly different between sharing an image that you drew and sharing, like, a video of a real-life person making fetish content.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but, like, revenge porn isn't something that contains...
The Hellmeyer system.
I was gonna say,
Oh.
revenge porn is when you have pornography of the person. Like, you don't take porn that somebody else has created and call it revenge porn. That's not what the law is trying to address, you dumbass. Oh my god. It's revenge porn because you're showing my weird porn that I drew in the past. Like, yeah, it's weird to look into somebody's porn that they drew when they were a minor, but also that wasn't the
Bye,
goal.
junk. Yeah,
Bye!
like, I don't like this. Revenge porn of a child. Known abuser and sex pest 9 found out is making a public server. Please be informed this person is guilty of defensive association with a sexual abuser, true. Harassing children, also true. Speaking sexually around children, also true. And posting revenge porn of their child. Well, arguably a little bit hard. Like, I don't know. Would, like, a recording of a child making fetish content be revenge porn?
If the child is involved in the content, then it is, because it's considered to be pornography. Like, the thing is, fetishistic content is considered to be pornography. Like, that's what it is. Of course,
Yeah.
like, on the internet we say porn is like the sexual intercourse, but that is pornography. So if it is meant to be fetishistic and it involves a child involved in fetishes, I would understand calling it that personally. And I'm pretty sure that having that content is 10,000 levels of fucked.
Yeah. So
And
if you
there's
want,
no way that there's not a way for somebody to put you in some level of trouble. Like, you wouldn't go to
Yeah.
the police and tell them you've done it. I'm sorry. If you would go to the police and tell them, I did it, what do you think? Maybe you know that what you did is fucked up.
Yeah. So if you're wondering how Emma responded to this, besides threatening suicide and defending her friendship with Delta, she is now posting what is essentially revenge porn. I'm sure it was probably the secret to post in 3 days that she was teasing. I'm sick. Let's actually talk about this one because this is a crime. The short and proper answer is no, I did not post revenge porn. The problem with this notion is that essentially a bit of the tweet. The thing is, Kane had a war ASMR channel that was created around 2020, making him approximately 17 when it was released. Compare that to when I was 14, yet my feral was being passed around to everyone as a way to shame me, which of course makes them hypocrites, but again, pay attention to that language. I do not know Kane, yet I was meant to be aware that he was groomed into making this, was mentioned with no proof of the claims, mind you. However, when Sammy says that a Climter was also groomed into making the feral art, she outright states that I lied about it and that I always lie. Secondly, I didn't distribute anything. Lie. Lie.
You posted it in archive. You posted an archive.
It's in your document. It's literally in your document. Why are you lying? The only thing I did was show screenshots of the thumbnails of the video. No, you linked to it, proving that they exist without actually showing what was in them, which is what distribution is. She fails to show that because actual distribution never happened. It's like saying that showing a thumbnail for a YouTube video is the same as reposting the video. But there are other things worth mentioning. The archive was not made by me, no, and yes, it was made around the time of the response talk. But please bear with me, a friend of a friend made it. The channel is now deleted, and there are no archives of any audio or visuals besides the video, just proof that they happened in the form of screenshots and via the Wayback Machine. By mentioning it, the channel and subsequent Discord was removed. Though my intention wasn't purely to get it removed, but also to call out Kane's hypocrisy towards my fetishes by showing that he himself engaged in them, which was selfish and I can admit it. I'm so glad I called it out, because now I know that a minor was exploited making it. I can rest better with the knowledge that it's no longer on the internet. You linked to it. You linked
I'm so glad I
to
terrorized
it.
the minor into hiding content that they created that they might have just wanted not to look at again by saying that I would like post it around and show it to people to call them a hypocrite. Like, okay? Question mark. What do you mean?
Postscriptum added, I found out I made a doc response earlier and actually did call out that a child made this and that was a problem shown here, and I was still acting like a dumbass. And you
This is
posted.
an archive.
You literally linked to it though.
With his full goddamn name. And also the premise also that you're giving information, like you're telling people this minor made this type of content and there's their full name on this channel, there's all that information about them, identifiable information. What is wrong with you?
And then you
That
lie.
is also a problem.
And then you lie and you're like, I never did that. Like, no, you did, bestie. You did just do that. My god. Mentionings for CSM, CSA, SA, sexual harassment, molestation, and other sexual crimes. In Mizuramia's document insert Delta, which only has 6 pages about Delta and 9 regarding myself and Tingo, she makes multiple references to me making some kinds of death threats. Okay, this is not relevant. These are not death threats. A thread. The rest of the allegations, specifically the use of a high-risk pregnancy, not to bring context to the situation, but instead elicit sympathy for his history. Tingo told me she had a child, however, he had given no other details about the pregnancy, the birth, the operation, and so on. These details being brought up have nothing to do with these tweets, as they weren't information I was privy to at the time of making said tweets and wasn't actually aware of this. This is why we don't bring up children that don't have anything to do with the situation. Smile. That's why we don't do that.
Oh my god, I just read something absolutely ghoulish.
Oh
Go
no.
ahead. Go ahead.
This, without mincing words, is manipulation. She's presenting unnecessary information that only serves okay. For the other part of this, I just want to put the whole pregnancy thing into its full context. Mito was pregnant for multiple months of 2022 before and during Boca server leaks, knowing that this drama was very stressful during a high-risk pregnancy. Nonetheless, she alleges that she needed to be in the hospital for 48 hours, and further elaborates she was in and out of consciousness, stating that she needed blood transfusion to apply and save her, which left her disabled, and throughout that chose to engage with this drama and make it worse on herself for people who are over 10 years younger than she is. It took her facing death's door to actually try and back away from this situation. Okay,
What the fuck?
Great, okay.
If you have a high risk pregnancy, you shouldn't be dealing with somebody sexually harassing you on the internet.
Yeah. Okay, she levies another allegations of threatening myself and Tingo, and says that she is a real victim of sexual harassment and bold while claiming that she was dragged into it when no, she wasn't. Okay, however, if she wants to take the low road and use his status as a victim to try and paint me as a bad person, I'm in fact willing to play ball. I am a victim of child sexual assault, grooming, and child sexual exploitative material being passed around me. Why must we?
I am one of the raped too.
Why must we? Why must we play like trauma Olympics every single time? Why can't we just not do that? Like, I'm saying this in the nicest way I can. I don't really care for your personal trauma while you're being accused of being a horrendous piece of shit. Your trauma doesn't excuse you. Okay? So I don't care. This is not relevant to anything. Put it in the box. My god. Additional thoughts. Okay, closing thoughts. Starting off. Okay, I don't care. Actually, Sunny. No, Sammy. Okay, no Sunny. I'm so sad. Oh, great. I want you to know you're a horrible, negligent, and awful mother as well.
Oh my god, you put yourself at risk because your unborn child at risk. Oh my god.
Okay,
People
Amoretta.
bullied me in a call by telling me that I was inappropriate around minors, but I get to take shots at somebody for having a high-risk pregnancy and trying to deal with somebody sexually harassing them while I was trying to, say, oh, my friend being a sexual harasser is my 13th reasons why. I wish it were. Go fuck yourself.
Bro, you want an apology? Okay, you don't deserve an apology. You and Sammy watched me flourish, and out of 918 viewers, you have 10 likes. To all the people who said she cut off in that document, I hope. Wow. Okay, fuck you. Just smiles. Just fuck you entirely. So this is kind of insane of a reply, because the amount of like I was abused, it was the minors who did it. Amoretta, just like own up. Just like own up. Just be like, yeah, I did that. And it was fucked up and I'm sorry. Why are we still like in our Lord of 2026 at a time where you were like, well, this was 5 years ago and it doesn't matter. It does matter. It does matter. And the fact you're still denying it and making excuses for yourself matters. Like, you're no longer 18, bestie. You're, like, what, 19? You're, like, what, 25? 26 now? Like, the fact you're still on this and it's not in the sense that you actually took accountability for your actions is baffling to me. Like, I mean, I wonder, are these still here? They are, great. I looked at a bunch of stuff, last night, because I was curious. So if you will look up Miss Ma'am, and her funny little account, and you look up Delta, there's a few things that you can find where she just, in 2023, denies knowing Delta, but then also goes, well, I knew him before, and he tried to kill himself, and there was no evidence, and all these kinds of, like, bullshit excuses that she gives. I have all of this screenshotted ammo, so if you delete it, don't. I know. I know what you are. But yeah, like, there's just, like, she mentions Delta quite a few times in 2023, and she tries to bring up her own dog to defend himself, calls people stalkers. Like, it's very clear that she doesn't actually recognize that Delta is, like, a sexual harasser or whatever. And I'm currently thinking, like, do I just speed up the Senate call and we go through that as well?
Yeah, that's as you wish. So, because we've seen all the docs, I believe. We've seen everything that's really needed. Like, all the points have been made. So, what do you feel the call is going to bring in, essentially? Like, do you want to go to specific parts on the call, or?
I mean, yeah, maybe.
Yeah, because that's cool. That's fine by me. I mean, I'm available.
I'm available, smiles. Let me think about it. I'm just gonna leave this up while I think. I could probably make a part 2, but I also kind of want to get this over in one thing, because if I don't do it now, I'm just gonna die and never stream again, probably. Let me see. The Delta thing. Okay, let's see. I have 2 screenshots from the side chat, which is very funny because this is like 2 years ago at that point, and it says that Amma contacted somebody on the 21st of November saying that Delta was lying about what he did, and they still kept them around. So it's kind of funny that we, you know, the only reason Delta got rid of, the sexual harasser got rid of, is because, you know.
Yeah.
Very fun, very demure, very mindful. How long is this fuck-ass call? I don't remember. Give me that. Can I just... Does this have a transcript? It does. Great. Delta.
Yeah, that's the... Let's go. It's the right one, yeah.
Yeah. I'm just gonna give chat a little bit of this and just do something else. By which I mean I'm gonna have a sip. Can people hear that? Like, I don't want Asuka to accidentally dox any of her DMs, but...
I don't think there were any DMs, as far as I've seen.
Oh, fantastic. Why does this not work? Oh, it does. Great. Okay, chat, you get a little treat because I need to get a sippy, so you can have this. I'm gonna steal the music from you and my microphone, and then I'm gonna have this play for a little bit.
Okay. And in your doc, and correct me if I'm wrong, this is 100% just based off what's in your doc, your response doc, you state that what he's done is awful, wrong, whatever, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Guess who's still in your server?
He is.
And who's still active in your server?
He is.
Did you whoop-de-doo forget to remove him?
I'm trying to get the man some therapy.
What do you mean? Okay. So I was joking before about the Camille Kubus Part 2 situation, so you know how I feel about this bullshit, right? You have an open server with children in.
No, this server is not open.
I don't care. Like you've got enough people in. I don't fucking care. Enough people were able to get in. Lumi was able to get in, for fuck's sake. And people can get in. Oh, this people aren't supposed to. Also, you know what else isn't supposed to happen? Children around someone who's been given predator allegations, who you want to give therapy. Are you a licensed therapist? Yes or no?
Hold on.
Hold on. No. Ammo?
Not predator.
Ammo?
Yes?
Give me a second. It's not predator allegations, it's sex pest allegations to where they were inappropriate around individuals without their consent.
Okay, we've done it. Okay, lovely. We've done a lateral movement. So we have somebody who's essentially just a fucking sexual harasser, sex pest, fucking. And
yes.
I'm gonna just continue to say fucking sexual predator. Like, maybe they don't prey on minors specifically, but they do all of that, and you keep them around children. where porn is still shared around said children. Children are allowed to access it, and just by absolute coinkydink, this guy's also around these people.
So allow me to explain, because a lot of this stuff is very confusing. It probably sounded better than a lot of the other fuckers that came in here. First of all, the roles, that's on me. I didn't check thoroughly enough. I really didn't. And I am sorry. I can get it fixed immediately. You are not supposed to have access to my server. I constantly, every week, go through
I like
and
how this person just entirely ignores the whole part about you let a sexual harasser be around children. Like,
well, you weren't supposed to be here. You weren't supposed to find out. Hello?
Like, what is this? Like, instead of addressing the whole part that is actually rightfully brought up, is like, hey, you know, just bestie. What? And I'm gonna scroll through the transcript because now I'm curious to see if this person even actually talked about it. So
and I want to note too that this person is claiming that they go over their server consistently to remove people or invites or like whatever, and I'm like, I don't believe you. I'm sorry.
You keep calling them children. Are these the same ones who are still children, or do you call them just as throwaway insult? They call me a grown-ass woman like we have a 1 to 2 year old in this. There's no major. They're like 14, 15. I'm 25, 26. I'm 21. Uh-huh. Sammy's 20 at the youngest. So they just entirely ignore Delta. Okay, cute. Can I just... Oh, wow. Okay, so the next mention is literally 43 minutes in. Like, we go 30, like, almost 30 minutes from the start of Delta being brought up until it's like, you know... does come around with Delta being a shady person, and all of a sudden you blocking it off while keeping him there, so that can be explained. But things are not in tandem. They were not in tandem happenings. The server being blocked off had been something that had been going on since early 2021. Okay, so you're saying that Delta is a sexual harasser. You know, what Delta did was awful, no two bones about it, but my involvement was non-existent in that situation, except the part where you stayed friends with him. Like,
yeah, and you literally said that you would like kill yourself over it. Like you were like, oh, that's my suicide later.
Fucking god. Keeping Delta around, not just other people, which is awful in itself. You shouldn't have done. Yeah, okay, fair enough. You didn't know about Delta right at the time of being locked down. Okay. I didn't know what happened. Delta wouldn't tell me what happened. I went around asking people what happened. I asked his girlfriend what happened, and nobody told me by that point, so I'm just thinking, hey, they've gotten him, right? Because it didn't actually what happened. Wow. Okay, so the excuse here is quite literally just, I was too lazy to look it up, nobody told me, and I remained friends with them anyway for the funsies. Like, okay. I just went to see people. I mean, this is fucking stupid. Holy shit. You didn't... Okay. You've known for about 2 years. 2 years you've known about it.
Just a second. I just want to say, Stren, just to be sure, are you Tingo or am I confused? Who are you? Because I don't know.
Oh, you're probably... That's probably Monster Moth. Because I know they were in chat and they used to be friends with, Yeah, they used to be friends, like, way back when this happened, but they cut them off since, so... Yeah, I'm not mad. Like, you know... I'm sorry, okay, are you aware that he's done now? Are you going to remove him? He's still in your server. And then the chats I have access to, he was less active yesterday. Okay, I understand you want to help him. So, okay, wow. Okay, I'm not gonna go over the rest of the call because it just seems like it's going in circles, and the important part is baby girl not wanting to remove a whole ass predator because, ooh, well, not predator, but like sex pest, because, ooh, woo, my friend, he's my friend and I want to help him. Smiles. I'm so sad. Like, oh my fucking god, bro. Do I have anything else that would be mildly relevant to go over? Probably not. Just going through it again. No, to be fair, I think this is like kind of all I have. And I don't even have anything else to say because I'm just flabbergasted. Like, TLDR, Amos is a piece of shit. not the YouTuber guy, the artist, Nightfawn Odd is a piece of shit, who's willing to bully children, who's willing to stay friends with a sexual harasser, who's constantly flip-flopping between... Actually, do I have the funny screenies? Do I have the funny screenies? Maybe it's time for the funny screenies. Cynical... I don't have the funny screenies. I'm so sad.
Rip.
Because, like, there's this really funny screenshot from, like, last year. Let me see if I can find it. I have it in my server, because it's funny. Where is it? I need to organize my server better. Smiles. I am too autistic for this. Where is it? Oh yeah, there's, we're just gonna briefly go over this because it amuses me. So, for somebody who's very loud about how they're totally not involved in drama, they certainly were very involved in drama. Let me see. No, my fucking Chrome is dying. We're in hell. I finally killed my Chrome. Oh no. I'm sorry, Google Chrome. Come back to me. Professional streamer, by the way, guys. Professional streamer. Smiles?
It's okay. You're learning.
Smiles?
You are but a woman. You can't do any better.
I can't do any better. Please, please let me back in. Okay, it lives. It lives. Oh, thank God. I'm just gonna start removing some stuff. I'm gonna save it. Come back. Who just joined? Who?
I heard your Chrome is failing. Would you like to invest in Firefox?
No, go away. I'm banning you. Okay, let's try this again. Can you open this for me, please? Thank you. Okay, so Bestie was out here being like, Lanza was wrong to feel any kind of sorrow or pity for Lio because he's goddamn happy being a weapon for the nastiest pieces of shit to roam that shit-stained little corner of the internet. That word is signaling to engage with rape jokes about an SA victim, while in any way trying to claim that he cares about victims when the people he associates with do this and he joins in. Don't even get me started on the fucking bullshit that is asking why Fox was banned while that nasty thing was dropping the hard R in front of a black guy. He's not that serious. Did he not just have people call a jar who is a known fucking racist and then have the audacity to act like this and associate with that nastiness? This guy's sick. And he stayed trying to dox some damn internet word. Bro, can you please stop? Y'all are fucking losers. Really funny because what this is essentially fucking blaming Lio for the shit that happened with Peaches and implying that, oh yeah, Lio was totally happy to do that. Lio was not happy to do this. Like, I don't know why we're like lying about that, but no. What's the other screenshot I have? Where is it? Oh yeah. See, you know how there's this joke that all women in the ACC are bipolar?
Hello.
So this is on the 1st of April of 2024, where Amoretta says, hearing this video changed my opinions immensely. I need Lio Convoy and Peaches and everybody else in this call hung by jumper cables. And then on the 2nd of April 2024, needing everyone who's bothering Lio over the accusations to relax. This is a family emergency. Wanting to know the answer should not get in the way of civility. Relax and let him breathe.
Lol.
Which one is it? Which one is it?
Well, it's both, right? It depends how we're feeling on that particular day, right? Feeling a little spicy or not.
Feeling a little spicy, little, you know, little goofy.
I feel like the ebb and flow might or might not be aligned with whether or not people among commentary bros were fine with Lio, which is very fun.
Hidden.
Huh?
May I have my helmet?
No. Go away. I'm not changing your Fuji life on stream in the last 10 minutes of me streaming. Go away.
But it's important.
No, it's not. No, it's...
But my joke!
No, it's not that of it. Go away. It's 2 in the morning. No, where was I? You distracted me, bestie. You can't do this. Okay, do I have anything else that's important? No, doesn't seem like it. Okay, so TLDR, Amo's a piece of shit. this entire thing is fucking stupid. Ammo should not be piping up this loudly about something that they fucked up, because I know what you are, Ammo. I know where you came from. I know what you're going to do as soon as this stream hits. I know you're gonna be sitting, coping, and seething in Malcolm's server. And I hope they don't let you, because you fucked around and you found out. Idiot. So, does anyone have anything else they would like to say?
I do.
Speak then.
I'm gonna be real. I've been kind of on-off listening to this. This is the greatest way to convince someone to cut off their balls. I'm gonna be real.
Accurate. But also, it's not even that. It's like the fact that like Amoretta decided to get real fucking loud and get in contact with people and be like, oh my god, I'm gonna redesign these people's sodas, hey, her. And then I look at like 2 minutes of their background history and I find out that they're okay with the sexual harasser being around, only threw the person out of the server, like, because the Senate told them to, and then constantly flip-flop between, I was a victim of the Senate, and oh, nothing in the Senate was even that bad. And then, you know, everything else, like wanting to post ASMR kid made when they were coerced into it, and, you know, harassing children, and even still speaking about it instead of just letting it go, like, girl, just pipe down. Like, if I had been you, I would have not said shit, because the only reason I'm here now is because I remembered your name. Because I was there in Senate when this happened, and I'm certainly not the only person who remembers your name, so... Smiles. Any other last words?
No. I've said everything.
Fantastic. Fantastic.
Amo should do certain things, but not in Minecraft.
Not in Minecraft.
Not in Minecraft, no.
Anyway, thank you guys so much for your donations and spending time with me today. I'm probably gonna compile this into like a proper video instead of just a 3-hour-long stream. Thank you for being here. Thanks for throwing money at me. Stay safe.
Give my wife money.
Give me more money. And go watch Yen, because I think Yen's live, or Lio, because Lio's also live. Love you all so much. Bye-bye.
Can't we raid into someone?
I don't know if can we raid into someone? I don't know how that works. You're asking me.
There should be a feature, no?
Could it be? Maybe. Let me check. Let me see. You're asking me all the fun questions. Stream analytics. No, I don't want to go. Doesn't seem like I can. So sad.
Oops.
Doesn't let me. Well, anyway.
Just tell people to go directly to the streams.
Just
go to Lio's stream.
Go to Lio's stream or go to Yen's stream. Love you guys so much.
Post a link in the.
No, these people are grown people. They know how to use the search function.
You never know, man. You never know.
I believe in you guys. Anyway, bye bye.